It has begun.
Whoa. Stella, congrats on being first. Kava, welcome in.
No.
Welcome in, Alaris. Welcome in, Tetsuo. Welcome, Lynn. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Complaciendo para todos los bailadores con esta rola que dice 1, 2, 3, 4.
I love this stupid song. And I'm so sad it ends right there. It's so good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Eso. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bless you for those 15 bits to play 2 parts of that meme. Thank you. I love that song so much. It's so good. And of course, at 9:07 on the dot, my graphics card decides to tell me there is now an update. When I checked at 8:30, there was nothing. So they just pushed an update. So if the stream starts to mess up, blame my graphics card, because this is what happens every single time there is a graphics card update.
Hi.
Welcome in, Tapachi. Also, I got a good laugh out of the disappearing meow. We're getting started a little late today. I apologize that we are not already live. I will let y'all know when we are ready. Enjoy your lurk, jungos. Ooh, Tapachi gave us all a posture check, so make sure you guys are not shrimping up, please, and thank you. I know. Yeah, you have to sit up correctly, Sab. Sing us your theme song.
Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you.
Nice. Who just brought that back from out of nowhere? Sab? Nice. Nice choice of song. Holy crap. I haven't heard that song in at least 20 years. Welcome in, Rat Poison. We'll be starting up soon. That's some perfect starting music. Wonderful. Hello, everybody. We are live. Also, I would like to note that my desk is still set up for the exact same way it was for Lego. So I still have stitched legs and a torso. There's no arms, no head, no neck, nothing. It's just a body, a tray of Lego. My stream deck is sitting in the middle of the desk. The webcam's still here. My keyboard is still like pretty far away. But you know what? Tonight's D&D, and I didn't want to have to move anything, so
My
I
dice
understand.
already
So
coming at us.
I've taken my dice. I'm going to use some new dice as DM dice for you guys that I got at PAX. And I took them out of the dispel case, and I had to lift up the little felt bobber to get the D4 out. And underneath it is printed a damn filthy lie. It says,
What?
I will not eat the dice. And I'll be damned if a dice case is going to tell me what to do.
Take a bite.
Forbidden candy.
Wait. Where does this say I will not eat the dice? What dice are you talking about? Which one are you talking about? Oh, wait a minute. Does it really say that in the dispel dice case? Hold on, now I gotta check.
I had to take the felt out to get the D4 out because the D4 is under the felt piece.
Oh, damn.
Stella's other character
G just hit it.
did not.
Oh
necessarily-
wow, yeah, G, you get a free sub. Do you want it or do you want to throw it at somebody else? G just landed in the pool for 94.11. It sure effing does. It does say I will not eat the dice in the bottom of the box. What the hell?
Well, you know,
Amazing.
can you swallow it? If you can swallow it, you can pass it. I mean, it'll still be there.
No, you will not pass it well.
Not
These
one
are
of these
sharp
D-
edged.
Yeah,
These are
one of
sharp
these
edged.
D4s would tear you to pieces.
Yeah, you're
Well,
gonna get
not-
messed up from eating
I
these
will-
Not
dice.
the
before-
D4.
Before we get started,
Outro.
I will say by far, I have emotes from so many
You
people.
do.
By far, the best emote for the drop is Stella's bomb one because it just shakes and jitters
Yes, it
the
does
whole
the
way
whole
down.
way down. I love it. Yep, G, do you want the sub or do you want to throw it at someone else? Do you want the emotes?
You're very welcome.
The emotes of wonder?
I appreciate it. It's the only one I use for that now.
It is wonderful. When it lands in the pool, it's just beautiful. Those are the emotes. All
That
right, then you get it.
said,
Enjoy. Da, 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 da.
Where
Okay.
do you all
Good. New
feel
party
we
member.
should rejoin at? Do you want to rejoin the next morning? Or do you want to rejoin on the start of your next task?
The real question is, when are we getting paid for all the previous shit we've done?
Oh,
So
God.
the checks have been signed, but they had to be sent certified.
Ugh.
Post dimensionally certified.
Yeah.
So they're
You have to contact
strapped-
HR. See, Kava gets
Yeah,
it.
they're strapped to a Modron right now. And
With those big old
unfortunate-
lips.
With the big lips.
yeah.
Big kissable
Oh
lips.
man, the kissable
Yeah,
lips,
And
man. Mm.
unfortunately, the Modron ran out of money halfway and is now opened a kissing booth. So it'll probably get here somewhere in the next 5 to 10 business days.
Oh, dear.
Then the money will be sent to your escrow account once you have acknowledged release of the funds. In the escrow account, it will of course generate interest for you. And then once the other party has received acknowledgement that the Modron has successfully delivered to the correct parties, then it will be released from escrow, at which point you can choose to take a lump sum of 60% of the total funds, or you can have it annualized over the course of the next 5 adventuring years.
Where did all this bureaucratic bullshit come from? What was the question?
It was always there.
Yes, I know it was always there, but I'm saying what
No.
was
What
the
game do you think
question?
we're playing?
Sab likes
When
to
We are
coach
playing
me.
Acquisitions Incorporated. You're not wrong.
When you are getting paid next
Yes,
Oh,
for the
someone needs-
multiple jobs you've completed there.
understood.
It's-
Okay.
It's like someone needs money to learn spells and shit.
So this is what Crew Talk tells you, and then Crew Talk tells you
I'm a strangler.
that's what they told me. But yeah, I sorted them out. I talked to the Necromaster about it, and he gave me an idea, and so don't be mad.
Oh, no.
We decided to do this without your input. I built a near exact non-magical duplicate of the core that you brought back that I installed in the train now.
You
Yeah.
what?
Just
And
made a
then the
model of it.
Necromaster cast a bunch of wards and abjurations on it so that it has the exact same magical signal as the core. And then we stuck it inside of a bag of holding. And then we had that shipped to HR, and it's booby trapped. So they think we're holding them hostage. That said, they have agreed in exchange for us accepting it being returned to go ahead and give you an advance on your pay.
Hey,
Man.
Jules, you might want to change your appearance name Roll
No,
20
no.
on your character icon.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
No, Jules is the new slut wagon. That's how it. That's your mark.
Proud mantle I've inherited.
I mean,
I don't know about
I just
proud.
thought everyone was changing
Look,
their names on the
it's-
bottom
it's
where,
writ-
viewers can't see it. No, you just
it's
went
wis-
above and beyond and just
Yeah, so
changed
we-
your token's name. I'm going to
So
just
anyways,
scroll down the map for viewers.
They sent. Anyways, they sent 20,000 gold. But I kind of feel like I took the initiative here, so I kind of feel like I deserve some of it.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. Geraldine sweats, clearly irritated by this entire situation.
Maybe like half.
No. Sorry.
No, it's equal
It's a
portions
hard
on that one.
no.
Yeah,
That was
just
a hard
no.
no. It was pretty funny. I
As far as
kept a
the-
straight face. But,
No.
no.
No. Anyway,
40.
Changing the name requires
40
almost
gold?
as much red tape as getting paid. Kevin's
Percent.
correct.
For me.
What was the percentage?
You can make skill checks if you want.
Oh, I can do the I don't know what button I pushed, but it was not. it was
yeah.
Did you give yourself DM advantage from Alaris, Sab?
I
About 7
have
minutes
done so
ago?
just now.
Okay, I have marked it. Everyone must hydrate, thanks to Kava. Thank you, Kava. And if you don't have something to drink, get up and go get some right now because this is like 4 hours long. Get something to drink right now. Do it.
Oh wait. He looks at the check and goes, "Oh, I misread. They actually sent 25,000. Yeah, it says to be paid to Juke, John, Jolene, Jules, and then there's the start of another name here, but it looks like the whole bottle of whiteout spilled over everything except the J."
It could have
Oh.
been Jack.
No, it was our.
Yeah, I know who it
Phantom
is.
member.
I know what it is. Damn it! Don't make me feel worse about it.
Can't feel worse about something you don't even know that's happening.
So I'll take his 5,000 gold, or her 5,000 gold, or their 5,000 gold, whoever this person is, since they're not here. Oh, no, Jack's payment came in, and he points
Thanks,
over,
Keva.
and you see that there is literally like 3 pallets of crates, and all of them say, they all say fresh, magically preserved, shredded tuna.
Well, that's Jack's. That's definitely Jack's. There's no doubt that has
Yeah,
to be
that's
Jack's.
Jack's pay.
So,
Yeah, Jack must
So
really
I'll take
enjoy just being a
5,000,
cat.
and each of you get 5,000.
You know,
How
that's-
about-
that's fine. It's fine.
no. How about this?
What?
How about we each get 5,000 gold? The 4 main members of us, right? Then there's
Yeah.
5K left over, correct?
Yeah.
How about you take that 5,000? I'm leaving that $5,000 up to you, but it's to reinvest in the company. So if
I
you
feel
make
like
profits,
that should be my salary to be your train pilot.
Yeah,
don't you already get paid by
No.
the? So you've been getting
No.
paid this whole time, though, right?
No,
No,
I
that,
took my cut directly out of your things.
yeah. Yeah, did you forget that, Jolene?
We've had this discussion before.
Yeah, we did.
Sorry, it's been like 10 weeks.
It's okay.
Uh,
I forget things too. You know, it happens when you huff engine fluid.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
I
I
don't
other things, but-
yeah, I'm like I don't think we're huffing engine fluid.
Railroad lubricant's a hell of a
Well-
drug.
yeah, that WD-40, man, the smell of it. Whew.
WD-40 has a
Anyways.
smell?
I feel inclined to
Dude.
mention that WD-40 is not a lubricant. Please don't use it like one.
Not
Yeah,
that type of lubricant.
Oh God.
It's a penetrating oil. If you want to be
No,
specific.
I use straight, pure albatross oil.
Albatross, like the bird.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I don't give a
Chips in
shit.
from the freshest albatross in the Grand Green.
Oh
Jul-
wow, that's
Jules,
fantastic.
Jules, is that how you move an engine?
They take
I
each
don't know.
albatross freshly caught in the wild, and they
Squeeze
juice all the oil out of them.
Yeah, they wring it like a wet paper towel and a rag.
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's crazy.
I hear at their newest factory, they've got like a series of rollers that progressively flattens the albatross. The albatrosses, the albatrossi, the albitri. What is the plural of albatross?
All right, we're stuck here forever. Okay, fine. Everybody, we're okay just splitting this 5
yes,
ways,
it's
5K
fine.
a piece?
It's fine.
Perfect, fantastic. All right, so here's each of your 5,000 gold.
So this is
And
the
he
time
hands
to
you,
add
hands you a
5,000.
slip of paper.
What
Is it an
this?
IOU?
No, it's a bank.
Oh, okay. I was like, is it an IOU? Because, gosh dang it! So we're gonna have to go to the bank in order to do.
Yeah, and
Go to the bank and get out
unfortunately, due to-
25,000 gold.
due to a paperwork error, the bank, they didn't send it to one of the banks here in Dealsrune. So we're getting on the train.
You know what? Let's go for a
Hooray.
nice.
Yeah,
It sounds
they
like a
sent it
good
to
time for a
Haven's
train.
End.
Oh,
That's
did
a
that,
little,
did
little
they?
bit away.
Hold the frackin' sending stone. Where are we riding the train to? Show me on the map.
Haven's
top
End.
left. Go up.
Oh, that was further than what we just came from.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
It's not even half as far as going to the Suck on These Points.
Yeah, the Suganese points are rough this time of year. Too much teeth. Ugh.
Where is that on this dang map? It's like way south, right? No, where is it? We had it on the map.
Where the cart is drawn.
Oh,
The very
Yep.
beautiful cart.
yep. It's right there. We left the
Who's
cart
ready
there.
for a magic train ride?
We gotta. Actually, hold on. Where are we on this map particularly? Okay, so so going all the way to the points is not the way to go and pick up that wagon.
No, we're going to Haven's End.
Yeah.
Yeah, up here.
Okay.
Also, since we've got a magic train, we don't have to worry about the border crossings.
Yeah. No taxes from us.
Fuck you, tariffs.
Yeah. Yeah,
Stick it
Tariff,
to
did you
the
hear that?
man.
Look,
Choo
all I'm
choo, mother
saying,
truckers.
all I'm saying is that the border patrol is really just a bunch of highway bandits dressed up in government finery, okay? And if they
Please.
try to stop us, I have about 800,000 pounds worth of train to run them over with.
You know what? Sounds like a plan. We have a genuine Choo Choo
Fab.
Charles situation going on.
Jules has a player advantage.
Yes,
given.
that's what I was gonna let you know. Thank you, Doki. Sab is documenting it in
That
the
said,
Discord.
shall we start making our way?
Making it away. Yes.
Havenson.
Hey, kid, you've been pretty quiet through this all. You all right? Krutok comes over and elbows Jean in the abdomen.
Oh
Yes.
god.
Oh, he's got strawberry hands.
Ooh,
Take it easy.
Probs.
strawberry hands. Strawberry hands for me are
Does
itchy hands.
Jean, in fact, have strawberry hands?
I mean, not in game, but in
Oh, okay.
spirit.
I was gonna say you suddenly realize the goblin's mouth has engulfed one of your hands.
Oh god.
Oh,
I actually ate.
No, that would be you.
I actually ate 7 strawberries right before we started. Sab, Alaris
I
has
should
given you
probably-
yet another DM advantage, so you have 2 extra DM advantages thanks to Alaris.
I'm back up to 12.
Good
It was
God.
like 25.
12 DM
so-
advantage.
So he goes over to it and he goes, "Don't remember, don't forget. You want to make sure that you absolutely never avoid not going into the third car, okay?
Huh?
What?
Third car, don't go into it.
Awesome, I'm
wait,
glad
say-
you got it. Yeah, don't ever forget to not remember to avoid to never go into the third car.
So yes, don't go in the third
And-
car.
And then parenthetical, don't go into the third car. There's ghosts and a painting.
Yeah, that's the cloud car.
Is that the one we're talking about?
Look at Keva. Like Keva's emote in the pool. That's
It is
amazing.
perfect.
Anyways, so we're gonna, you guys want to ride in the dining car?
I mean, personally,
Or
I
do you
would
want me to
prefer
uncouple it?
drive.
What was that, Jules?
Oh, you want to
I said
ride in the
personally, I want to
engine?
drive. I want to drive.
I mean, if we detach all the other cars, we'll go hella fast.
Can we fit in the?
that's
do-
not
do we
super
have to-
comfortable. We should have at least one car.
Is the car
All right,
behind
which
it?
one do you want to take?
We can choose.
Yeah. Do you not know how trains work?
Magical trains. I actually do not know
I
how
can
they work.
uncouple and decouple whatever I want, really. I just can't ever get rid of them. I mean, except
Oh.
the cloud car. The cloud car always has to either be here at the station or on the train. And if we spend too long away from the station, it'll reappear on the train anyways.
Oh. Yeah, as trains do, typically, right?
As this train does. I don't know about other trains too much.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Uh,
always a train mechanic.
What were you before?
No,
train-
no, no,
A
no,
college
no.
professor.
Yo, what?
Yeah,
What did you,
you can-
teach?
engineering, I would assume.
Yeah.
Let's take dining car.
I taught theoretical magical engineering.
Oh.
Hmm.
Didn't you have a minor in that? Billy?
No. I had a major in draconic studies and a minor in gymnastics.
Huh.
I was
That's
young. I really didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna take the dining car. And did you want to take a storage car, or do you want to take a sleeper car?
Sleeper car would probably be really good.
All right. Did you still want to take a cargo car too?
Oh, the what car?
Cargo.
Oh,
Cargo.
cargo car. I mean, are we?
Yeah.
You know, why
It's
are we
never a bad idea.
decoupling? Why are we decoupling the train? Like,
Because then we go faster.
Yeah, we don't
yeah,
need
but do
10
we have
train
a
cars.
right? But is there a rush?
If
to-
you want to mosey, we can mosey.
No, I'm not saying mosey, but
Hey, a good friend of mine, Cloud Strife, once told me we need a mosey, so we might have to mosey.
That's
I
nice.
mean,
This
it's a
college-
lot easier to not decouple it.
yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, how much faster is it going to be in comparison to just leaving the train, intact? If we're already talking about trying to take 3 cars,
We got 7 cars aside from the engine, right?
yeah,
So you can guess that by taking a car away, the engine's obviously significantly heavier than any of the other cars. But each of those other cars is like a 10% speed boost when you take it off.
well, I mean, you already said it yourself. If we decouple the cloud car, it's still gonna just reappear.
Eventually, yeah,
Also, it's a great theft deterrent.
because it just disappears.
No, because people try and break into the train, go the wrong car, and then you don't hear from them again.
Ah,
I think we'd rather
know-
not risk it, right? Like, we don't want to accidentally somehow walk into the cloud car, right?
well, I mean, I guess if we close our eyes,
It's fine. The
and
cloud
then-
car's the one that has all of the blinds and windows covered.
Yeah. They'll
Very
go in
easy to
the-
remember. If you ever see that car with one of the windows open,
Don't look in there.
don't even not look at it. You need to immediately what's the best way to describe it? Flee for your life.
Ad starts in 20 seconds.
Just like when ads start in 20 seconds.
Lovely.
Start up the travel montage. Let's go.
Doo 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 doo.
I guess we'll take a short break when the ads start.
So- Crew Talk goes ahead, gets the engine fired up, and I would like you to tell me, where are each of you riding?
Engine, I want to compete to drive.
Muscle them out.
What are the choices? Engine, sleeper, dining.
I will go ahead and write these all down so that you have them for future reference. Because
Yeah, I need to know our train better.
Kava has decided that they're staying in the sleeper car. Charlie Chaplin ragtime plays during montage. Yep.
all right, so we have
Have a good
magic
night, Kava.
train cars. I will put these in the important info channel for the players. However, I will go ahead and add this over to chat once I have typed it out. Obviously, first and foremost, the engine car.
Okay, and we're on an ad
Second.
break, so this is fine talking about this part.
Engine.
Second, used to be a fuel car.
Where are you putting
Now it
this?
is a machinery car.
Important info?
I am typing it as we speak.
Important info. Yep.
Yes. The third is the dining car.
Hmm.
The fourth, usually, is the cloud car,
Right.
which technically is the VIP lounge car,
Mhm.
is what it used to be. The fifth is the sleeper car. The sixth is the passenger car. 7th,
Cargo.
no, the 8th is the cargo.
Hmm.
Because there's 7 cars plus the engine.
Cargo's fast.
8th is the cargo car.
No, cargo
Car-
road.
No, cargo road. Cargo space?
Cargo
No.
space? No, cargo
No,
road.
Cargo road. The 7th car is the steerage car.
What the heck is the steerage car?
That's where all your hobos hang out.
I see.
Oh, so they can like run alongside it and throw their bag in there
Yeah.
and jump up.
Every good train has to have a steerage car that's only like at most 30% full and has been left unlocked by forces unknown.
Yeah, but it needs to have like a few crates, you know, haphazardly strewn about for people to sit and have,
Yeah,
you know.
just enough
Play cards.
for atmospheric storytelling.
Yeah.
Deep philosophical
And,
conversations.
Yeah, Crew Talk would never go against that tradition. So the steerage car is never allowed to be more than 30% full of anything.
Mhm.
Never locks. It looks like it locks, but it just doesn't latch. Not quite. So these are our train cars. There is a significant problem, however, which is that the cloud car swaps positions.
Yeah, I was about to say, how do you get to the sleeper car without going into the car, the cloud car? I mean, is there a
Well,
walkway
go
on
over
the
it.
edge of it?
Well,
Or
if
climb
you're a
over it.
fan of one of the classic games of the genre that also has a strange magic train,
Mhm.
I speak, of course, of Final Fantasy VI. There are walkways that go on the outside of the train cars most of
Okay,
the time.
that's what I thought.
Not every car
Oh.
requires you to walk through it.
Right.
The
I thought we were gonna have to
VIP
suplex it.
lounge car specifically has a walkway around the outside of it because when it was actually in use, the VIPs did not want the rest of you filthy heathens to walk through their car.
Right. But can it?
I'm
but
not
can it
saying
also be
this train
suplexed?
can't be suplexed.
Okay.
If that's what the people want, that's what the people are gonna get.
People are they're crazy
I mean,
about
at
that
least
suplex.
at least the cursed car is kind and lets you walk
Yeah.
around the outside of it.
But anyways, so you guys set off, and we have ourselves some. We're gonna swap over to some traveling music.
But wait. No, I lost it. Damn it.
And as we making our way towards
Making our way
Haven's
north.
End, there are Krutok and Jules fight over who's gonna pilot the train quite a bit.
You both
Mainly
can
because
pilot the train.
Krutok is like screaming and yelling at you because like you have no idea all these modifications have made this dang thing. And it is true, there are like switches and levers and strange readouts, and most of them are in Goblin.
Yeah.
Because Krutok never thought anybody else should pilot it but him, and never thought of, oh, well, what if there's an emergency and I'm unconscious? No. If there's an emergency, then the train is also having an emergency.
Hang on one sec. Let me just double check one thing.
No problem. So let me know if you read Goblin, or if that's going to be your next area of study.
Da 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 da.
That said, as we're making our way,
Take it away.
Krutok mentions to you that to all of you, he's set up so that there is an intercom system that works through the train cars. So you can talk to the engine from any of the cars except the cloud car, because obviously he didn't mess around with
Obviously.
that.
Yeah, you don't mess with
That
that.
said, he wants to know whether or not you want to stick to the actual rails, which means that there are stations that can be stopped at to pick up passengers and such, or if you want to go off the rails on his crazy train.
I gotta go off the rails of this crazy train.
Okay, I
All
found it.
aboard!
DM?
Yes.
Is the goblin writing or the goblin label, is it writing?
It's a lot of it is basically like shorthand because again, Krutok made these labels mostly for himself. Some of the things are like effectively like magic script that like hovers over a certain lever or something. Like, you know how you can make like illuminated runes and stuff, like spells of that nature. Some of it is literally just like spray painted in places. Some of it is like paint marker. Some of it has been like literally ground into it with chalk, but most of it is a form of writing. Yes.
Okay, because I can read all writing.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Now, can you understand all writing? I get that you can read it.
Let's see what
If it's
Jeremy says.
Okay, that's what I need to know. What specifically is it that you're talking about? If you're talking about comprehend languages, then yes. I know it doesn't work for things that are written in like code or shorthand, but a lot of the things aren't that way. The problem is some of the custom modifications that you have no frame of reference for as to what it could be is shorthand.
Gee, this is literally
Okay.
the entire
Interesting.
campaign.
So
It's
yes,
nothing
if you
but
have,
terrible
if
references.
you have that ability, yes, you can read his goblin shorthand.
Nice.
The other part. Great. I am gonna be so annoying.
I okay. It doesn't mean you understand a secret code being delivered. Yeah,
So, like,
I
you
don't
can't, for
think I
example.
can. Yeah, well, I don't think I can. Like, obviously, it's you know how idiosyncratic people's shorthand can be, to the point that sometimes even they barely understand their own shorthand. But it's not done to purposefully be obfuscating. So
Mhm.
it's not a secret code. I don't think I can justify it being a secret code. So
It's
yeah,
not encrypted,
gonna-
it's just bad.
yeah, I'm gonna rule that you can understand it, and most of it you're like, okay, yeah, I know what this does. There's a few of the ones that are in shorthand that are just such strange things that despite like getting the words and getting the meaning, you're still kind of like, I understand all the words in this sentence and I still have no idea what it means to me. Like, a few of the modifications to the train are things that are brand new and he just made a word up for.
Fine.
And
I'll just get it wrong.
okay. Well,
It'll
there's like
bother him more.
there's like 3 of those right now. Those 3 are things that either and because of how this thing works, and I don't want to cheat you out of your ability, either the way you understand them is just like, wait, there's no way he could have possibly made it actually do this, right? Because that would imply that we could theoretically blow the entire train up and everything around us for miles. Is one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another one you're like, there's another one, the way you seem to understand it is that it's an in progress thing to allow the train to shift planar dimensions
What?
while in motion, which immediately I think your character is smart enough to realize has so many reasons that that's a terrible idea.
I mean, I
I'm
guess.
gonna like wherever Jean or Juke or anyone is and just peek out and be like, guys, there's like 7 suicide buttons on this thing.
Exactly.
Oh god.
And I think the third one that you just don't get is not because of the fact that you don't completely understand what it says. It's just because of the fact that it says for Crew Talk special time.
Hmm.
And this one is like a big like lever you'd have to use both hands and put some muscle into to pull down. And it's even got like one of those like lockout bars that's attached over the lever so it can't accidentally get jostled.
I'm never touching that one.
Okay, so those are the three you don't understand. Everything else you pretty much get. You see that the train has instruments that read both land speed and nautical speed. You see that it has a altimeter on it that both reads above and below sea level, and has a giant, huge, massive skull and crossbones in chalk written next to it, and then under that has a note that says 1,500 meters in Goblin next to the skull and crossbones, and has a negative 1,500 meters.
I'm sorry, did you say that our train is also a submarine?
No rules, baby. Start the submarine. And that some of the other modifications you see is that it has a like, there's one that's got like a cartoonish looking drawing that, as far as you can tell, looks like the train with tracks underneath it, and then the tracks in the back come back around in a loop into the front to go in front of the train. And this is on a giant red button. Like, this is stenciled on a button.
This feels like a cursed game of Twister, where there's like so many buttons I cannot touch to operate this train normally.
Other than that, like, you know, the rest of the engineering stuff, it is still all in Goblin, and some of the like normal functions have been moved to different areas. You see that there are 3 different throttles for it, 2 of which are currently in the off position. Only one of them is being run right now. You see that there is a massive like screen that has readouts in Goblin that you realize are weird measurements of both. There's heat, there's like some form of magic residue, like a mana reading almost, and that there's also sort of a there's something that says aura field generation, and you're not sure what an aura field that it's generating is, but it says that currently it extends 20 meters on all sides. Aside
like a magic
from
cowcatcher.
aside from that, most of the other functions of it as a train are not beyond you, and you think you probably could pilot it, but you also notice there's a lot of, for lack of a better term, seams in what seem to be somewhat flat panels or areas of the train engine you knew used to have nothing, and you're not certain why. You're not, but like it looks like there's things that either like flip out or push in or activate. Like there's clearly other mechanisms in the engine that are not apparent right now. So right now you have enough understanding to pilot it as a land train on rails.
You know what? I'm gonna actually bother Kutak, but just watch him and try to pay attention to everything he touches.
Okay, so are you voting for off the rails on this crazy train or
Off
easy
the fucking
rider?
rails.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So if either Jean or Juke say off the rails, then we are going off the rails.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with going off the rails on this crazy train.
He cackles. He pulls a big chain that's hanging down from the front. You hear the roar of the train whistle, and he says over the intercom, "All right, get your hooves, your feet, whatever you got, and get stable, because we're about to." And as he says "about to," I need a dexterity saving throw from everybody.
Oh god.
Should I use the new Summoner Circle Dispel dice, or should I use my
That is
regular?
up to you.
Chat, what do you think?
I
Regular
rolled a
dice
9.
or a new die?
Krutok
Oh.
also has to roll the save.
Oh no!
He gets,
Oh,
he gets
God.
advantage because of the fact that he knew it was coming. And he barely makes it.
New die. Okay. Let me double check and make sure I don't have anything that's.
John has
You
a
said
15.
dex save?
Yes, a dex save.
All right, so that is a +6 to whatever in the world I roll. I wanted to double check and make sure I don't have anything
plus
that like.
6 dex save is
Heck
a
yeah, I
bard?
do. I do.
Impressive.
I'm checking to make sure I don't have anything that's like gonna keep me on my feet or something.
All right.
16.
So I need Juke's dex save.
Yep, just a moment. I'm not wearing any like.
Also, what car are Jolene, Jukes, and Jean in?
I'll be wherever Jean is.
John.
Which? Wait, did we go with all the cars?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh, fuck.
we didn't have to be there super duper fast, and it's only a 10% boost.
Correct.
And if we're decoupling 2 cars, whoop-de-doo, you know, like because a third one was gonna pop back up no matter what.
Jolene's probably in the sleeper car reading or something.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 10, so I have a 16.
Okay. Everyone but Jolene succeeds. Jolene, you get bounced out of
Ah!
your chair where you're reading.
Fuck!
And you guys see out the windows that he basically jumped the tracks right before you were getting to the first passenger station. You actually see that there's a bunch of passengers waiting at the station. They see
Oh
the-
shoot! Yeah, we could have made money if we stopped at that station. We could have made money.
Yeah, Krutok said that. He said if you
Yeah.
stay on the rails, you can take on passengers. But
How can you
it's gonna take
turn
long.
down Crazy Train?
Yeah, we wanted to at
And-
least. We'll do it on the way back.
And you
How about
see
that?
it, you see that there is a dwarf who is just spinning mad at the edge of the train platform, who's like screaming at you all.
Throws his hat down and then jumps on it.
Yeah, exactly.
What in
Did
Did he think
tarnation?
he missed the train? Like,
He did. He missed this train.
so he
did.
thought. So he thought
The
he missed
stations,
it, but
when,
it was
when
never going to
trains
stop there.
start going down the tracks, the
Yeah.
stations will update because they have like things that'll be like, oh, a train's gonna arrive.
Yeah.
And so, you know, people had started getting up from their seats, and this dwarf had gotten up, and somebody else took his seat, and now you just left.
Great. He's gonna come back and fucking murder us at some point. Just
He
watch.
couldn't even
Yeah.
read what the heck the train was
And
from.
the bones of me ancestors, I'll find ye.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway, did I break any
And
limbs?
just as it jumps off the track, like right at the end, the cargo car dips down as it jumps off the track and hits a patch of mud and splatters the dwarf's beard full of mud.
No.
Oh.
We're not there, so
He
it's
is
not our fault.
completely like just head to toe a mud pie. As that's the last sight you see of this dwarf. Your train is now off-roading.
Goodness gracious. So it has become a limousine essentially.
The whole train is going like as it's just hitting everything on the way, and Krutok in the front is like slamming on these panels. Things are coming out. You see him pull down a thing that says all rail drive. He goes ahead and pushes something else that says, in all of it's in Goblin, but it says traction control, and then he pushes something else that says levitation circle. And
I am paying close attention.
as he hits each thing in turn, first you see that suddenly, where before all there was like a throttle, a panel in front of the throttle opens up and a steering yoke sort of forms out of like little protruding rods that all come together.
It's pretty
As
cool.
this happens, that's when it kicks in the all-rail drive, and you see he's able to start maneuvering it back and forth. When he finally hits the levitation thing, the rickety shaking of the whole train starts to level out, and when you look over the edge of the engine compartment, you can see that the train wheels, each one has its own tiny little tensors floating disc underneath it.
Man, I can't even make this magic.
And with that, you're on your way. The most important thing, though, is that
Faces
when
past,
he set it into this,
and I'm homebound.
an entire
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
wall panel like flipped over, and you see that there is a switch to decouple each car individually if necessary, and there are not one, not two, not three, but 4 emergency brake levers.
Hmm.
So Jean, where are we at?
And one of them is painted in blood red and just says no.
Okay.
So anyways, back in the sleeper car, Jolene, you've probably had a chance to pick up your book. The train has everything that was rattleable to the floor is on the floor now. Everything that is bolted in place is still in place. And Krutok says, all right, we got about 4 or 5 hours till we get to Haven's End. I'll have to start slowing down about an hour outside of it, or we're gonna, just right through one of their walls, and I don't think they're gonna like that much. So, have any of you been to Haven's End before?
I don't know. Have we, Tia?
I have at some point.
Jolene has. Jolene knows that Haven's End is a huge castle, and that it's in terms of it has a keep that has its own set of walls, and then it has a castle town, and that has its own set of walls, and then there's the city outside of the castle town walls. And the city is mostly the farm towns, the village folk, where people grow things, and that's also where crafting things are held, fairs. Jolene, you've probably been there mostly for fairs and selling stuff.
Yeah.
The biggest 2 things to know about Haven's End is that it has a very high, abnormally high population of Aasimar and Tieflings. And because of that, it's also one of the places that has the most diverse amounts of temples to different pantheons of anywhere on this continent.
Super multicultural place.
Yeah, you can basically find, no matter what you believe in, even if it's nothing, you can find a place where people are going to agree with you here.
It's just a field.
Haven's Inn is a big place for philosophers and for craftspeople more than anything else. That said, as we head there, is there anything that any of you would like to do on the ride there?
I'm summoning my owl, which just takes 10
Owlsby's
minutes.
coming back.
He's back. Owlsby the Red. He's hiding in the back of my hat. I'm not gonna let you die today, buddy. I swear.
The
Why would
intercom
you say
comes
that?
on. By the way, we had an outbreak of giant rats recently, so watching the cars and no.
No, it's 16 gold to do it.
You just got 5,000 gold. Don't talk to me about gold.
No, we
Hey.
got to check.
Yeah,
we,
I don't.
We
I
gotta
you're
don't
right.
check. That's why we're
You're right.
going to Haven's End, so we can cash our fucking checks.
That is correct.
No one's heard of direct deposit.
So I would like each of the players to please roll me a D100, or to roll me percentile dice. So 2d10.
How about I roll the D100?
Yeah.
DM, is the train kind of autopiloting right now?
When he's got it in this mode, he is actively having to steer it.
Okay.
Twinsies.
So I rolled a 40
High five.
and a 0. Does that make it 40?
Yeah.
40.
Did you also roll a 40? Nice.
I rolled a 90.
No, I got it. Me and Jean both got 51.
Okay.
Just
I've got a
over the
90, 2 51s, and a 40. So 3 of you were above 50, and 1 of you hit a 90.
cusp. Barely.
Very good. All right. Let's make a note of that on my chart here.
Fucking spilled my inkwell everywhere. This place sucks. Actually, no, I have magic ink, so I don't have to do that anymore.
This is bull. This is bull crap.
Look at hate this place.
This
Knocked
train
over-
is terrible. We need a better
Looked over my
train.
chai latte.
Oh, you're not getting a chai latte.
The Necro
Okay.
Master's working on a breakfast blend back at the house.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, it's a bangers and mash breakfast blend,
God, some.
and it's heavy on the blood pudding.
Yuck.
It's just a hot dog and a cup of water. Like, here you go.
It's just a hot dog and blood,
Here you go. Made this myself.
and a third of a potato that's been
There you go.
that's been a third of a potato that's been punched twice to mash it.
It's too weird for me. Like, I've had blood pudding.
Very
It's
lovely.
nah. Nah.
Anybody else have anything to do on the ride?
I
No,
I
I'm
still
just
don't know where in the
reading
world
books.
I'm sitting because I never heard where John
Sleeper
said we
car.
were.
Dining.
Yes, absolutely, you can do that. Mysterious player who messaged me.
Excellent. Thank you.
You just ruined.
Maybe it was me. I mean, it
That
was.
would be the ultimate mindfuck.
I sent Jules a
I
message
should
on
probably
Discord.
turn the content warning on for Tuesdays because that is the one day that I just drop the bombs, just the swear words left and right. Everyone.
I
Whoa.
mean, yeah, I do the same. So
yeah.
we should probably
next
start doing
next week I will have the content warning.
Oh, so gloves are off next week, you say,
Yes.
eh?
Just foul language. None of the other
I'll make
ones.
sure to take a nap beforehand.
anyways,
geared up.
on to the Sexopolis of Haven's End.
Doki just gave Baki a player advantage.
Awesome. I'm gonna snooze this ad for a moment.
Sure, it's snooze for 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes to do what you wanted to do.
As you guys are going through,
Gee.
as you guys are going through, and you're getting closer and closer to Haven's End,
So close.
you get there, you arrive, and
So we hear.
obviously your train stops in time. Krutok knows what he's doing. Sort of. He at least does a great job faking it. I mean, Jules, if you want to give me an insight check, you can try. Nobody else is in the engine with him.
Yeah, no.
Sure.
He's
yeah.
doing a great job.
Did we go from like over here, or we went from the square right to here?
Yeah. Yeah, we're currently just arriving at Haven's End.
Okay.
Insight.
I'm sure every one of us has great insight, right?
14. So the impression that you get as you get closer and closer to Haven's End goes a little like this. You're about an hour out, and just as he told you, what you expected, he's, starting to slow the train down. And over the course of the next, 5 or 10 minutes, everything seems pretty great. He seems totally relaxed, very chill. After about 15 minutes or so, you notice he's sweating a little bit. He also keeps glancing at that readout for the train core much more frequently. As you're about half an hour away, he has he stepped away for a moment and changed his look and is suddenly now bearing a bandana over his wig.
Oh shit.
He comes back in. He gets back to it. He's working at things. When you're about 10 minutes out, he is constantly glancing at your speedometer, increasingly nervous.
Has it felt like it's slowing down or no?
The train has felt like it's slowing down. A quick mental calculation tells you it's not slowing down fast enough. You're getting closer and closer, and you see he goes and he pulls the first one of the emergency brake levers, and you expect something to happen.
That's not
And
good.
he goes to pull it, and it's just like there's zero resistance to it. Like you know when you go to open a door and you're expecting it to be a heavy door, and it's just so perfectly weighted and on the hinges that it just like slams open. He does that with the first lever. He like goes to pull it and it just goes wham! He slams down, like bounces up a little bit and then settles. So at this point, you notice his eyes dilate.
You
Oh,
pulls
need some
the
help there,
second-
buddy?
I don't.
Yeah?
This is my train. I know exactly what I'm doing. He pulls the next
Yeah.
emergency brake lever, and the train starts to slow down precipitously, enough that everyone feels like a jolt forward.
Fuck!
And then you see him like much more relaxed as he looks at the speedometer now.
I was about to say, DM, out of curiosity, can you feather fall a train that is technically falling?
Absolutely not.
I mean, it's technically falling, right?
It is not a creature.
Oh, valid. Okay.
Correct ruling.
It could
Maybe
be
we gotta
You know
interesting.
what?
No,
if you
we gotta
find
go
the
to stage
magic to
advice.
awaken the train at some point, then you could treat it as a
Oh,
creature.
God.
I would rather not
no.
awaken a train because I don't need the train talking to me. Sorry.
What
Any
do you
more
think
than it already does.
trains desire?
I don't know, and I don't want
What
to
do you
know.
think a train would do as a hobby outside of work?
Model trains.
Sightsee?
They build smaller model trains within themselves.
Ugh, terrifying. So anyways, you
Yeah.
guys pull up. You do notice that as you get closer, there is one more moment of nerves where you're still going a little too fast. And the way he solves this is he goes, "All right, we're about to park," and he turns off the levitate. The whole train just drops
Oh,
into the
yeah.
dirt and just starts hurling up just gouges of earth behind it. Like leaves these twin furrows.
We built a trench
easily,
for
like,
them. You
yeah,
gonna start a milk?
easily 8 inches deep. and it, like you see him like muscle the train yoke to turn so that you sort of like pull sort of alongside the outer wall so he doesn't have to reverse to get out of there. But it's definitely, as we say down here, cattywampus.
He ain't got the backup camera on. there.
Cattywampus. I live
It
here
is-
and I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It is highly askew.
Okay.
Yeah. Wabi-sabi, you know?
Like the
Oh,
first
wabi-sabi.
the engine car and like the first car or two are like sort of parallel to the castle wall. The others are not. There is a distraught farmer running up to you,
Oh, fuck. We're gonna have to pay this
and
dude.
he has what appears to be muddy, shredded greens in his hand, and he runs up to the engine. And he's like,
My cabbages.
"What have you done to my cabbages?"
Yeah.
I point at Kurtok. It was him.
Krutok immediately hops down and goes, "That's the cost of progress," and they start getting into an argument.
So we have one of those
you
parking
leave-
jobs.
Yeah,
We should go.
We have one of
we
those
should go.
parking
Let's go.
jobs where like everyone who walks past the parking lot just looks at us and shakes their head.
yeah. Also, he did manage to pull just before the park only on alternating days of the week outside of business hours, so you're cool there.
Oh, thank God.
What?
I didn't know if the
Zero.
street cleaner was gonna come
Zero.
through.
Parking meter or something?
There is a
Don't ask. Now there's gonna be.
Aarakocra. There is an Aarakocra looking down from like the castle wall at your train. Just looks at it, sort of does hand motions that are like how you're supposed to have parked. Shakes his head.
No.
We didn't. I mean, how do you park a train usually? I mean, this is.
At the station.
They're far less surprised by this than you would have expected. Then again, this is Haven's End. It's a weird town. So you guys go in. Do you want to do anything before you head to the bank?
What around what time is it right now?
It is about 2 in the afternoon.
Okay, so the bank closes
You're
at
probably
5.
you're probably all a little bit peckish.
Well, I mean, Jean and I guess we're sitting in the dining car, correct?
Yeah, but the dining car has all that food that looks incredible.
Oh, yeah, but
you
the-
know it's
No,
completely bland.
We prestidigitated it, so it tastes good.
Oh yeah, you found a way around that.
Yeah. I bring a sandwich to Jules and Jolene since neither of them were there to enjoy food, so we can just go do whatever in town.
A
You don't
single
wanna
bite.
Sandwich?
I brought you a
John's
sandwich.
crunching on some granola.
Juke. Wait,
Yes.
before you go. Do you know how to dance?
Do I know how to dance?
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
You good at it?
I believe. Hold on.
It is a performance. It's a performance.
I
check,
do
so
need to
you should
double.
Be fantastic
Yeah, I was
at
supposed to
it.
say I need to double check and make sure that my performance is in dance.
Obviously, there are limitations to what types of dances you can do because you're a centaur.
Yes.
But
I mean, I got the footwork
Mostly
for
game
days.
stuff.
Many more dances you can do because you're a centaur.
Yeah, I was like,
that
I've
is
got
correct.
yeah, I got feet for days.
You can also do dressage.
Yes, I can. While
we used to do that
playing my
in high
lute.
school. When we were out going bar hopping, Juke would dress up in dressage to like really class the joint up.
That's
No, really?
that's not what
That's
it
more
is.
now.
Dressage
the fancy footwork of horses.
is the fancy horse dancing.
yeah.
I thought they wore like a dress too, right?
I mean, they've got.
That would be called either. You call
That
it
would be
either barding
dressage.
or yeah,
It's just
barding or heraldry.
It's birding.
Anyways.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do. All right, stop. Let's go.
Yes, I know how to
Wait,
dance. Why do you
but
ask?
But she's
Oh.
always barding.
Stop.
Damn it.
We got an ad in 30 seconds.
Well, you know, when I was with my old friends and we were on shore leave, we used to go dancing after hitting up the bars. So I was just thinking, you know, if we wanted to blow off a little steam, we could find a spot, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You think Jean and Jolene would want to?
You know, probably. I don't know. I don't. Does Jean dance?
Okay, ask Jolene, because she likes me, and you ask Jean, because you can pick him up and take him away if he says no.
Consent.
Is this mandatory?
Consent,
Is this
please.
mandatory team building? Is that what you're planning here?
Want to dance?
Yeah.
Jolene!
It sounds like we're going dancing. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go to Jean and be like, "Yo, Jean, you know how to dance?"
I'm
it's a
here.
good
I
thing-
didn't leave.
It's a good thing Jack isn't with us because that cat don't dance.
Oh, sad Jack.
Sorry, bad joke.
Jean, do you dance?
He says to her mouthful of granola. What?
Yeah, that's the question.
Dancing like with people?
I mean,
The
yeah, or
music?
by yourself. Yeah, the music.
You know, you
I
move
don't
your
know.
hips.
Like, have you been to a party?
What do you do at a party?
All right,
Oh,
cool.
God.
You're gonna learn so much. Let's go. Let's go to
Oh,
the bank
no.
first.
Before Jolene gets out of the train, she will like ponytail her hair and like coil it up under her hat to kind of like hide her identity a little bit.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Time to PARTY because
Also, I will note that
Oh God.
we have had some characters decide to
We got some.
take new paths and new choices. So, we have some new passive information that I have to pay attention to because the characters do not necessarily have the same scores they used to. That said, Jolene, you're the only one with high enough passive perception now that as you leave, you see that the distraught cabbage farmer has been bribed off with a gold coin by Krutok. And
That's a lot of money to him.
And that Krutok has glanced around nervously and then taken what looks like a vial of like viscous black ooze and then snorts a little bit of it, and you catch just a hint of a label that has what looks like a beak on it.
Albatross.
Ain't worried about it. Krutok, great shot. Great pull in.
He like shoves it back in his pocket. Yeah. It's great.
I'll like tap my nose and wink at him and start heading off.
He throws you a vial.
I catch it.
God.
Make sure no one sees it, and I'll put it in my bag of holding for
Am
later.
I going to assume that this is like contraband in this area?
It's definitely. It might be contraband in every area now that you think about it.
All right.
That's what makes it so fun.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that juicing albatrosses is not an entirely legal endeavor.
They just wring it out with their hands and then squish them. It's not humane.
So heads up to everybody in the party. We did get a stretch redeem from Captain Pyro, so we do need to go ahead and stretch a little bit. Stretch.
All right. That said, as you guys enter into the town, did you say you are going dancing or to the bank first?
Well, we gotta go to the bank first. The bank closes. The dance.
Right, so you go to the bank and
I'll be dancing,
cause I'll be dancing.
You go to the bank and each of you gets a different
snoozing.
receptionist, different bank teller, and Jules, you have what could only be the oldest gnome you've ever witnessed. You don't even know that they have eyes. There's just so many folds of wrinkly skin on their face.
Oh.
You go up and in gnomish, this gnome just sort of goes, and like holds a hand out.
I hand her the banknote.
He takes it and he immediately starts counting in the fastest manner you have ever seen in your life. You've seen machines built to count money. He is doing it faster than the machines.
God.
Okay, we are.
Jolene,
we got an ad.
And Jolene and Jean, you have a tiefling and an Aasimar respectively, who are starting and they're counting out. They're getting pouches and satchels, and they do say, okay, well, because this is such a large amount, we're going to go ahead and we're going to open accounts for you. And since we're opening accounts for you, that means that you're entitled to a free money-only bag of holding that will be yours to take with you, and that'll make it a lot easier for us to give you your money. And there's only a small fee of 100 gold for that, and I've already gone ahead and signed you up for it. And
one-time fee?
Oh, it's a one-time fee unless you overdraft. But you know, that shouldn't be a problem because you're not. Unless you want a crystal so that you can go ahead and buy things on credit as well. Do you want a magic crystal?
Oh God, I gotta make a roll. Oh shit. Jolene is visibly pour sweat down her whole body and like shaking her hand.
You're also like all in your own little cubicle talking to a teller, so you can't get help from anybody else. Yeah, this works in almost all the capital cities in Azalor. You can just scan your crystal anywhere. You don't even have to worry about
Anywhere?
having money on hand.
Oh.
And there's no fees for it. And the first 6 months of interest are interest free.
Oh, no. This no. I'll be fine with the regular.
After that, it's
no
only
credit.
2.9%
APR or APM?
APR.
Oh, okay. So it's not So, no, I think that's a little too much for me right now. She's like scratching the side of her face.
Juke,
Mhm.
the teller you get
Mhm.
is a satyr. This is a very shy, short-looking satyr girl,
Welcome back from
And-
Adland.
and she has like almost an emo sort of hairstyle between her cute little short horns, and she keeps staring at you.
Mhm.
And anytime she's spoken to you, she's stammered real bad, and she is like, she's counting your money, she's getting through it. She's going, it feels like a little slower. She's got like the bag, she like mumbled her way through the like, and you can get a free bag of holding if you want with your, okay, I'll just put it in the bag of holding for you so you don't have to worry about it. And you see that she, give me a perception check or an insight check, your choice,
Okay.
depending on what kind of clues you want.
You said a perception or a what?
Or an insight. Insight is better at telling why she's acting this way.
I mean, they're
Perception
the
would
same
tell you
either
what
way.
she's paying attention to.
Okay. I mean, it's going to be the same either way. Ugh, a 12.
Which one are you picking?
Probably insight.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can't roll.
Well, she rolled an 8 on the die. She seems absolutely enamored with you.
Mhm.
Not because of like you. She is practically ensorcelled by your hair. She is just constantly sneaking glances at your hair,
Mhm.
and like whenever she does, you see her like reach up and like mess with her hair a little bit,
Mhm.
and you're pretty sure you have figured out what's going. Like, she is either intensely jealous or intensely like, oh, I want to ask how she does her hair, but I can't. I'm at my job. This is what you're going through, and this is where I'm going to have to reveal what's going on. As this is happening, they've counted out. Jules, your guy is at 49, or your guy is at 4,500 coins,
Mhm.
and the only reason he has stopped is because his drawer is empty. And he makes the most disgusted, long-suffering, like, snort of displeasure that you've ever heard, and like hops off his stool and starts like angry walking towards the vault. He is upset that he was not able to do this completely fluidly. Jolene and Jean, at this point, you've got about half your money counted out, and they're like, now you do know if you want to leave a portion of your money with us, we can either reinvest it for you, or, you know, we have very competitive interest rates in our Dragon Horde accounts. And because of the fact that you'd be depositing enough, you'd get the highest tier right off the bat. No fees. You can go ahead, and there's no minimum because you're getting in at this special time. So they're sales pitching you.
Oh god.
And the satyr girl with you, Juke,
Mhm.
is counting out and has had to recount like 4 times.
Because I'm flipping my
Else.
hair.
As you start flipping your hair, she like stops paying attention to the coins, and she's just like wide eyes. She has the like satyr goat eyes. You see that those pupils are just huge rectangles at the moment. And as this is the case, each of you see your bankers suddenly enveloped in a pillar of blinding radiant light,
What?
as well as
Oh boy.
3 other random bank employees who all of them are like, what's happening? And you just see the only one who doesn't act like astonished or shocked. Well, I say the only one, but it's really the only 2. The gnome turns at you, Jules, and just like, you see the eyes, despite the fact you haven't been able to see his eyes because he's got like the huge droopy eyelids, his whole like eye socket, like all the skin around it scrunches down in just disappointment. And
Aw, dude.
he throws a piece of paper at you, and you manage to catch it out of the air, and it just says 500 gold still not dispensed. The others of you watch as your bank tellers just vanish. The satyr girl
What the heck?
is looking at you, Juke, and goes, "You have magic hair!" And as she says hair, she blinks out of existence.
What the?
And
What?
all of a sudden, there is a bright flash of light, a crack of thunder behind you in the lobby. Everybody else bolts out of the bank, and there's this person who is standing there. They have this absurdly ornate armor on. Like, it has so much detail on it that there's no possible reason
Is this
that you
the
would
music
put this
that's
much.
supposed to be on?
Oh no, I have to change the music. There's no possible reason you would put this much stuff. Oh, that's the wrong one. There's no possible reason on the planet that you would put this much detail into armor that's meant to be practical. Why is that labeled that? That is completely wrong.
Can't find your music?
I'm looking for this one will work. And as they appear, you see that they've got a big, massive, like, you've seen claymores and you've seen two-handed swords before. This thing looks obscene. This looks like something that you would use to cut a train in half with. And
Wait a minute.
Not
this
our
person
train.
this person is holding a hand up, and they've got this big old purple crystal in their hand, and you hear them say, "Heroes from over yonder dimension, partake of my beseeching."
Oh God.
What the heck?
Oh.
No.
And then they look around and they're like, wait, they were supposed to come to me. You there, where am I? And he just points at one of you.
Havenson?
Azalor?
Yeah. Where do you think you were?
What do you mean, where do I think I was?
You weren't here a second ago, and now you are here now. So where were you?
What'd you do
When
with
you-
our
before
bank
you-
teller?
I was preparing to fight one of the mightiest beasts in the realm, an aspect of a dark deity that had been resummoned by desperate fools.
Sir, this is a Wendy's? No, I'm kidding.
Sir, this is a bank?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, what did you do to our bank
You're
tellers?
you're gonna have to get in line.
Yeah. No cutsies. We've been waiting for this.
So to inform you what those D100 rolls were, Jules, you received 90% of your money before the bank tellers got stolen away. Jolene and John got 51% of their money, and Chuke only got 40% of the money.
I had 44, thank you.
Does that
Excuse
mean
me, you have 44%. So you can
we
You didn't
work
tell
out
me how much money
of
I
your
got
gold
handed.
you've already received.
I'm not mathing that.
And if you want the rest of your gold, you're gonna have to figure out what's happened.
Okay, I'm not mathing that, so we're gonna just
He
wait.
tucks this crystal away after he like pokes it a few times, and you hear him go, like whisper under his breath, "Arrows from over yonder dimensions, partake of my beseeching." And looks around, and nothing changes.
Where'd you get the purple sending stone?
Oh, it's not a sending stone. You don't understand. This carries all the memories and soul fragments and experience of warriors long past.
Oh god, what is the D&D equivalent of that?
I don't know.
Gosh dang it.
Like a
An
soul
animated
hidey place is a phylactery.
yeah, I was gonna say like an animated. Oh, so you have an animated sending stone.
Yes, it talks to me.
That's an animated.
It tells
sending
me what to
stone.
do.
That is a sentient sending stone.
No, it tells me where I need to go, sort of. It's very vague about things.
It sounds like a cursed item.
It says, look, it's saying it right now. It says, listen, empathize, ponder.
For fuck's sake.
It's a fucking job, Crystal.
Fucking hear, feel,
Look,
think.
is there a place where I think I may know what's going. Is there a place around here that has just a fuck ton of crystals? Sometimes
Like a
these
bank?
things sometimes
Like
these
a
things
tower?
interfere with each other.
The bank? A vault? A treasure
There-
vault?
Into the vault we go.
I don't think
And
that's
he-
legal.
And he immediately takes out this sword and chops through the bank front.
Oh my.
As he
God.
does this, you see like this wave of like black energy explodes out, and you swear you see like a second after image of him behind himself.
Oh, hi,
It's like
Craig.
all black and shadowy,
Ugh.
and then it's gone. And there's just there's like a flash of light, and there's way too many. It's a sword swing. You don't even detect like that much magic to it. But there's so many like flashing lights and things that go off with it. You have to look away.
Oh,
And
oh,
then there's
what's up?
just a big, like, giant jagged hole that looks like somebody took scissors and just cut it out.
What's up with all these particles? Jesus! Ah!
I put mine on minimum usually.
He immediately runs to the vault.
Crystals
we,
in a
we,
vault?
we can't just
Why would-
let them do that, right? That's I mean,
No.
He pulls open the vault.
Oh God!
I mean,
oh,
it's not our
oh.
job, right?
Oh, he
we're-
just ran in.
He
Oh,
looks- he
stick,
looks-
oh,
he
stick
just
to the
He just
plan.
ran in.
He just ran in.
He looks in, and there's just an immense amount of gold coins, and he's looking through it, and he goes, "Okay, not crystals. There should be something here that would be sparkly, and that way I would know what to look at." And
Where to
he
F?
starts,
This guy's name is Leroy. I'm gonna lose my shit.
he starts looking through it, and he goes, "What? No, that's not my name.
Is it
My name is
Gilgamesh?
Doc.
Doc.
What is it?
Doc."
Like
Doc, you're
Like
looking
Back to
for
the Future?
crystals?
Back to the Future.
What type of crystals are you looking for?
Doc,
like
you're gonna have to
like
go and hit
enhance the
88
mood,
Bruh.
or
miles per hour to get back from where you
Hey.
came.
No. I need crystals. Crystals are how these things work. Sometimes they interfere a little bit if you get too many crystals nearby, and then, weird things happen. Or if somebody's trying to, pull you from like another dimension. Wait, were any of you trying to pull somebody from another dimension at the same time I was trying to pull people from another dimension?
no? This is
Uh,
a
'Cause that's
bank.
rude.
Well, hold on. They were putting coins into a bag of holding, and a bag of holding is a dimensional bag, is it not?
Are you saying you summon horrible monsters inside of your bags?
No, we store our
wait.
shit in little portal, like little pocket dimensions.
When you put it like that, that seems kind of
He
frivolous,
pulls
doesn't it?
he pulls this giant backpack off his back that was completely invisible until he did so. And
Cool.
you see that it is perfectly sectioned into 160 tiny little compartments.
Are at least half of those fishing bait?
Oh, fuck.
almost all of them. All the rest are just like tons of things that don't seem to have any use whatsoever.
Accurate.
Okay, so
And there's somehow a bunch of other bags inside bags. Then he puts it back on and it vanishes.
so you need crystals like from the earth?
I need
Like
to find
rocks.
a place where there's a lot of fucking crystals nearby.
Fucking crystals?
No, they don't have to. They don't have to actually be. Okay, look. Look. Mama Ness
Is that-
always said that.
'Cause I know a guy. If you want some fucking crystals.
Look. Look. Mama Ness always said that if you want to, do some crystal fuckery, you gotta have a lot of
That's-
fucking crystals.
Hold up. Hold
Z-Ray,
up.
did you just get it at the same time I
wait,
got it?
Wait. Did he just say Mama Ness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is his last
that's my
name
mom.
Ness?
Yeah.
Doc Ness.
Why?
His name is Doc Ness.
Yeah.
Oh
I-
my god.
Z-Ray, I swear, me and you got it at the same exact. I about choked on my drink.
I'm
just looked at
glad,
the
I'm
chat
glad
and
I
I was
wasn't
like,
drinking
"Oh, crap."
anything.
Wait, all right. Doc, you said it was.
Yeah.
Come out here, please. Just you're not supposed to be in
I
that
haven't
vault.
found what I'm supposed to interact with in here yet. Just a moment.
I don't.
He starts
You're in the
opening
wrong
people's
location for your quest.
safety deposit boxes by like bashing them with the hilt of his sword.
Sir, you were in the wrong location for your.
He opens one and
Quest.
suddenly it starts sparkling. Aha! He reaches in and he grabs out something and his hand reaches in. You see his hand come out as a fist. There's nothing in his hand. Then when
And
he
he just
opens his
puts it in his
palm,
back.
there is a map on his palm.
Oh god,
Oh god.
it's too real.
Juke's gonna put her hands
then he
up so
reaches-
she doesn't get arrested for.
Then he turns around, looks at you, and he reaches behind himself, completely obscuring the hand, and the map vanishes.
Wait, where'd it go?
He comes over to you and goes, I have found exactly what we need. It is in the nearby mountains. There is a cave full of crystals.
We were just getting our money from the bank. We are not complicit to your
I'm just waiting to go outside. There's a
adventure in quotation
police
marks.
barricade.
Well, those people are not coming back until I get out of here and get back to where I need to go.
Yeah, but we're in an area with a frack ton of
Are you
guards.
heroes or are you not heroes? I mean,
Yeah,
your,
we're
your
heroes.
finery is quite plain, so you must be of lesser experience than I.
What?
Oh my god.
You
Those are fighting
It's
words.
fate. It's
You
fate.
look-
Don't bite. Don't bite.
9.
You look at
Eight,
his outfit, and there's just so
7.
many decorations, especially
Ah.
belts. Why are there so many belts on this outfit?
6, 5.
I just realized what the
Oh.
pillars of light were that engulfed.
Yeah, got reverse hero summoned or whatever.
So they
You're
may be
fucking
dead
dumb.
when they come back.
Well, if he was fighting a
Somewhere.
lich or some shit,
Somewhere there is an avatar of a deity that just had 8 bankers show up in front of it.
He better hope his accounts are in order, but he's
Yeah,
about to
it's
get audited.
yeah, they're gonna fuck him up. Okay,
Anyways,
well,
come. You should be able to assist me.
wait, can I see the map real quick?
He reaches behind him. There's no pockets or anything on his outfit whatsoever. But he reaches back there. You hear like a rustling noise, and then it just produces a map. Then he goes to hand it to you, and you cannot look at your hand for some reason when he hands it to you. But it's suddenly you have it.
Okay. Does it look like it? Like, where is it pointing to? Is it like a treasure map, or is it just like a regular old
It
map?
appears to be a map that leads up the Palakia Mountain through the checkpoint that you know very well because you grew up near there, and up to a abandoned mine cave. And you see that the map has on it words written in a strange alphabet that looks sort of like an alphabet that you're familiar enough with that you can like guess most of the meaning of it. And looking at it, it says misspelled it says the ethereal crystal cavern.
Ethereal.
Does this ring a bell to me at all about there being some crystal
You have
cavern up
never
there?
heard of such a thing.
I mean, the map was there. So what do crystals do, generally? Doc, I'll give him a pat on the shoulder.
Well, if you get enough of them, and then you have a bunch of
Yeah?
people pray around them, and they're angry enough, or they're, fervent enough, then they summon a deity's avatar that, completely overwhelms and consumes and controls almost all of the people that it summons, which I don't understand why any of them think that's a good idea to do, but they do it anyways. But there are special chosen heroes like myself who have heard the calling of the divine amethyst.
Oh, like an
and-
echo or something, right?
And the maternal amethyst allows me to not be overcome
Oh.
by the deep calling.
Can
H-
you
how do you know that you are not also tempered yourself?
whatever? Yeah, maybe you are.
That's ridiculous.
I'll
Where did you
just
come up with
make
such a bizarre theory?
I'll just make eyes to Juke and be like,
So
Yeah.
so for the record, for any recording devices that may possibly be in this bank, we are being held hostage by this interdimensional person, and we're going to do as they ask so
What?
that nothing will happen to us. Get the fuck out of the bank.
What are you talking about? They call me the champion of liminality.
In
hero of
wherever you're
luminosity.
from. This is Azalor. Okay, we get the
Well, I
fuck
guess
out of
I'll
the
just
bank.
have to gain myself a new title while I'm here then. Happens everywhere else I go.
The fuck out of the bank.
What about the Paragon of Twilight? Ooh, that sounds good.
Is there
Sounds
just
just
a
edgy enough.
giant police cordon as soon as we get out of the bank?
As you guys leave the bank, you see that there are Asimar who are showing up, who are in like blue robes, and they first like say, we need to check something real quick, and they do a detect magic on each of you, and they go, all right, none of them have, wait, what about that one? And you see that the guy's taking off running full tilt. He was running normal at first, and then you saw him just like triple his speed for like 20
No.
seconds.
Oh
And
my god.
then suddenly he was on top of a horse.
shit.
Like he did that thing where he reached behind his back for a second, and then he was
Is
on
there
a
like
horse.
a little whistle sound too?
You are too far away. You don't know. But as he bolts, they're like, "Hey, that guy stole the map!" And one of the other Asimars reaches over and puts his hand on the other Asimar's shoulder and goes, "Listen, Catherix, you gotta let it go. That's Haven's End sometimes." And the two of them shake their head and walk into the bank.
I we just roll with it. We just roll with it.
Well, I mean, we're
You
going
guys are able to just
Don't,
follow this maniac
Yeah.
if you so choose. He's gotten to the edge of the town, and you see he's like waiting right before the threshold of the gates for you.
I mean, if we don't follow him, we don't get our money. So we kind of
I
need
know, but at what cost?
a bit of our sanity, clearly.
I might
I
see
mean-
one of my cousins.
You have cousins
Jolene has
Doesn't-
here?
a lot of
Nope.
cousins.
Don't most people?
I don't.
I'm from the place we're about to run into.
Well,
It'll be
you
okay.
can see your family.
That is.
I don't really have any of that left.
Do you have a join husk?
Oh my god.
Is this a
What?
link
What?
shell? God damn. No. We have
We have
Rary's
sending
telepathic bond.
stones.
Oh, I'll take one of those.
Wait, do we have
Ugh.
any sending stones right
I
now?
don't.
Hold up.
I don't know why you suggested that. I don't think any of us. You have yours.
I have
the
sending.
Recording stone.
I have sending, and I do have my whisper jar, but yeah,
We ain't
I
got-
have sending.
Are-
I have sending.
Should we
Jean's the
should,
only one with stones.
should we just go? I feel like the longer we waffle, like
We're following them. We're talking and
oh, are we
walking.
going?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. We don't really have a choice in the matter.
I'm
if
gonna
we
have
want our money.
Alsby scout ahead, mostly looking for Goliaths.
So as you go, you step out of the city before him, and he stares at you befuddled. He steps out of the city and stays half in and half out, and looks very confused for a few moments.
Yeah, all we got is a train, my dude.
Oh, perfect. So we get on that, and then a few moments later, we're exactly where we wanted to go.
No,
What do you mean?
we have to travel there.
That's how airships work.
Yeah, we live in a world of magic, but the magic has rules.
The airships just teleport.
Well, I
Not-
get on the airship, I sit down, and then I'm where I wanted to be.
Does he skip the cutscene? He skips the
Well-
cutscene. That
Who
motherfucker.
doesn't skip the cut?
His
I
travel
does
doesn't
skip
is
the
very-
cutscene. I watch it the
Travel-
first time, okay? I watch it the first time you go to a town, and then that's
I like
it.
that that's the first thing that is genuinely pissed off Tay. He skips the cutscenes. Fuck this guy.
Well, do we? I mean, so this is some time to travel, right? By looking at the map, we can't just
About
walk
five,
there.
Yes.
6 hours, right?
Yeah.
All right,
He's gonna
well,
take
we
a
gotta,
bit.
On that train.
we have to go train.
He's just like me for real, for real.
I could take us there faster.
How's that?
I have my cartography ability.
Ooh.
Do tell, do tell.
Well, if we're feeling about it, we just have to come up together, get nice and cozy, and as long as I have a route and a map, I should be able to get us there in maybe about an hour.
Perfect.
What?
As you go to do that, you see him standing in place for a moment, and
I mean, he was
All
on a
of his-
horse.
there's a little flash of light as he's on his horse, and his entire outfit changes for a second and then changes back.
What
There he
the?
goes. Okay, I'm ready to
What
go.
did you do? What did you do?
Oh, I was just checking whether, I was looking at what we have here, and I think that I've got the correct gear for, fitting into our party composition.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
Oh boy. All right, are we good to go?
I think so.
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna spend 50 GP of components, and I'm gonna use Tail of Safe Travel.
So doing so, you guys end up skipping.
I can tell the story if you like.
Please, as I prepare your next map.
Okay, so for this one, I have to tell a tale of how we would get to this place where we to be walking. So I'm gonna put my DM hat back on. So all of you, with this colorful character in tow, depart from the city of Haven's End, outwards towards the city where Jolene was raised. Owlsby scouts on ahead, looking for other Goliaths, and not spotting any. It is a clear and uneventful shot until you come across a number of bear-looking creatures. They're white, they're fluffy, they've got this little antenna sticking
Gosh,
out of their
frickin'
head with a
dang
little
ads.
ball at the end. Oh, should I stop?
We're-
Right.
Should we stop? I think we should stop for a second.
Continue.
Continue?
Ads are only for non-subscribers, anyways.
Second-class citizens. Right, you find a squadron of about 5 of them, and they are surrounded by empty green bottles. Corks popped, just strewn all across the area.
Can't skip this cutscene.
Unskippable cutscene. This cutscene cannot be skipped.
You see he's gone very still. You hear a little ba-doo, 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 ba-doo.
Anyway. One of them is still going at it, just, whole hog, a bottle as big as he is, just tipped back, chugging it down. Hang on. I gotta post.
Man, these flugels are hitting those bottles hard.
Right, anyway.
Welcome back from your unskippable cutscene.
The party travels on. The party continues on past the flugels and their party and their bevy of drinks. We briefly take a moment to ride with another carriage to our final destination. It turns out a little bird cart is heading in the same direction, and so the lot of you all pile in the back, together with a couple of sullen teenagers. They look kind of snooty, they look kind of bratty, they look like they want nothing to do with you. Honestly, they're probably better than you. They're pretty silent for the rest of the ride, though, and before long, we step off the cart and arrive in wherever the hell this place is.
You materialize us a cart?
This is Gridania, obviously. Look at it.
If this works, a bubble appears and teleports us to where we were going.
Yes.
Is that
Oh,
your
God, no, it's
Acquisitions
not.
Incorporated ability?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
What the fuck? Can you only use that once per day or something?
It's a 45-minute ritual, and it can take you to one place, or a place that you can travel to within a day, as long as you've been there or you have an accurate route and map.
That's
Man.
insanity. That is.
I get to write contracts that do nothing.
Oh
That's
no, your
my
contracts
ability.
can do a lot.
Yeah,
of
your contract's
things.
going to do very dangerous things. Also, it's
I
not
mean-
Gridania unless it's raining.
Mostly, I wanted to make the unskippable cutscene with the drinking Moogles joke.
Yes.
You can skip it down though, right?
No, you still can't skip it.
Thank God.
Well, just buy a $30 potion and you don't have to go through it at all.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Wait for the sale though. You don't pay full price for that.
Okay,
Anyway,
so we're
and we have
this
arrived.
place.
We have arrived.
Thank you, Jules. That was very helpful of you. You are an asset
Hope you
to
like the
this team.
story. Aw, thanks. I try.
And you did somehow materialize a cart.
Oh,
Oh,
What do we do with the cart now?
Well,
it's like looking at her hands, being like, "What?"
I'm so fucking powerful. now make a cart out of gold. Then we can just chip at it.
No dice.
Is that-
Sorry.
Also, you did
try
somehow
yourself.
start it raining.
Gosh, dang it.
I said it was
Now it's
funny in
good on
my
you.
ride story, but
Yes,
It's
but
not
somebody else
tension.
interrupted you and said it should always be raining.
If it's Gridania.
at least it's
Uh,
not tension.
The champion darkness hops down and says, "Strange. We've traveled quite far, and yet I've seen nobody who has either question marks or exclamation points above their heads.
oh God.
It is a bizarre world you live in.
Yep.
How do you know who wishes to interact with you?"
You don't.
God
yeah.
usually tells us.
What?
Jules, is that how you interact with people? Is God's ordained word?
I mean, I hear some lady's voice in my head, and she tells me to talk to people. So sure,
It's not your own voice in your own head?
could be.
Do you also hear the,
Alright.
the
Is there-
weird
is
clicky
there-
clacks?
I think we may need to go back. I forgot to find the town shard when we were in the previous place.
That's
We-
not
we-
happening.
if I want
we
to
don't-
come back.
We don't have those here.
No.
What do you mean you don't have them? How do you go between towns? Once you
Cart.
visited them
Cart.
once.
Points to
A
cart.
train or a cart or a
He's-
horse?
A matter
by
of
Magic
foot?
ritual we just did.
This is the most inconvenient place I've ever been.
Yes.
Welcome to real life. I don't know what you want from us.
Geraldine looks up and be like, "What's the definition of meta again?" I'm not quite sure.
I don't know, but we're
Anyways,
getting
we
there.
should sally forth.
Sally forth we shall. I'm behind.
Do you?
Go, Jean.
Okay.
Go, Sean.
So who's the healer?
What?
I can heal, but
I mean,
We
I have some heals too.
Oh, okay. Of
What
course
do
you
you
would.
do?
You're a tank.
Doc, Mr. Doc, sir, what do
Yes.
you do? Is he? Don't turn his thing around to look at me.
Gotta give
Well,
eye contact. It's rude not to.
What I do is that I answer the call of the people, cry out for justice.
Okay,
Cry
pause that
out
for
for
a
a
second. All right,
savior.
hold on.
Who
I'll put my
beg
finger over his lips
someone
so he
to-
hushes. In a fight, what role do you undertake?
I usually charge in wildly and trust everyone else in the party to keep me alive.
A tank.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yes. I use
you-
my massive two-handed blade, forged in the fires of my own soul searching,
So
Along
fighter.
with-
Great sword.
along with metal harvested from
Do you
meteorites that
rage?
struck the ground.
Do you rage when you do this, or do you just fight?
He gets very angsty.
Oh, well, if I want to get angry, then I need to have my axe instead. And
Wait,
he looks to you and he goes, Is that better for I can
What the?
I can swap. And he suddenly vanishes for a second, and in his exact place is a different it looks like a different person.
What the?
because it's just armor. That's all we can see.
100% G.
Exact
Yeah.
same build though.
Sir?
Same
Mr.
voice. And says, Yes.
Okay.
This
That's
is the
actually kind of
weirdest.
cool.
This is the weirdest crossover event ever.
Jolene materializes an entire convertible car and just kind of flies off. Deuces.
How did I miss that event?
Yeah, if you fucked it up, you didn't get it forever ago.
He looks at you and he goes, This is a good axe. Fantastic. I pried it off of the corpse of an avatar deity that I fought 7 times before I managed to get it.
Oh.
How
Well,
did you fight the same thing
just-
7 times?
we need to.
Crystals! I told you about crystals already.
It all comes back to crystals.
Yes!
Ah!
That's why we're going to the crystal cave.
Okay,
think-
well,
I
you
think this
can.
man's obsessed.
Yeah, and you can go in first since you're. That's what you do. Is you run in first, right?
Yes!
Wait, we
And
don't know
then-
what's in there.
We
Ah,
don't know what's in
crystals.
it,
No. I mean, wherever this fort we're at, there's not.
Oh!
There could be just a bunch of people like going about their life, eating, standing guard. Some madman with an axe rushes in, yelling at the top of his
You
lungs.
do
That's not
notice
gonna
that
go well.
there have been some guards who've been standing here just watching this whole exchange, and both of them give you the I'm not paid enough to get involved with this. They're as long as you're not at the gates, they're just like, yeah, we're gonna stay here.
Alright, so
It's-
this is like a antechamber before the crystal cavern. So no
This
trash to
is
clean
this
up.
is a Goliath outpost.
Oh shit. Are they Goliaths?
Yeah.
Guarding?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Yeah. You didn't realize you're basically in not your hometown, but
Anyway, we should
Home
just
mountains.
go.
Wait, is this like how you used to have to go to Fallgourd Float to wait to do
Yeah.
coil back in
Oh
2.0?
God,
You just
Exactly.
kind of stand on a tiny island.
memories triggered.
Yeah, here you go. Here's you some Goliaths who are out front. Oh,
They
there.
look like they're playing. Like it looks like I know it's their weapon, but it looks like they're playing a flute.
Well,
like, very-
Goliaths in this setting are crafters, so their weapons actually do double as musical instruments.
Yep.
It was probably a magical Goliath crafter who made your double axe lute.
All
Perhaps.
right, we should just start. I'll just
He
start
looks,
walking up.
he looks over and he goes, "Oh, this must be one of your local beast tribes."
Not another
uh,
bird.
Actually, Jolene's kind of like, yeah, kind of. You get tokens every couple of weeks. I mean,
He goes up to one of the guards and he just like goes up to them and then just reaches out and like touches one of them. The guard just looks at him like, "Why are you touching me?"
Why are you touching them? What is wrong with you?
And he goes, "Wait, usually this works." And he reaches out and he like tries to like shake the guard's hand, and the guard's like, "I don't know what your deal is, but it looks like you need to see a healer. You must have been hit in the head a few times."
yeah,
There's a
coconut,
cleric inside, and he goes, "What's a cleric?"
a healer. Generally,
Yeah.
Do you
they
mean
had
a
stance.
Trojan?
yes.
Chirurgeon?
God.
Wait. That would be a word week. That just means like surgeon or something, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the
So-
root word that surgeon came.
Yeah. I will not make any eye contact with these Goliaths as I just like.
He touches the shiniest part of the gate, and
Ugh.
then immediately turns around and goes, "Oh, good! It took us to the other side. Excellent."
But
No,
no,
You have to walk through the door.
the cart's right there. We
Wait.
have to.
The cart is there. Why didn't that
Where-
work?
What
He touches
sorcerer
the
is
shiniest
this?
part of the gate again.
It's a
You
It's a
walk
gate.
in.
You have to open the gate.
The
So
Goliaths just
they're-
look at each other.
Does he not understand doors?
He's not from here. I'm sorry.
yeah. He's from out of town.
He says, "It should either open automatically, or I touch the shiny part and I get transported through."
Or, and I just push the door open, you use your hands and your feet and you walk through the effing door.
What sorcery you have here? Is this black magic?
No,
Ah,
this is the
Jules.
mundane.
Jolene pugs
Green
back up.
magic,
Jules, come
then.
on. You have to
Sorry.
suffer with us.
I was hoping I get to just stay by the cart, but okay.
both of the Goliath guards take an extra look at Jolene.
Oh, I gave a
Yeah.
wink to the guards as I keep walking.
The one you wink to will have disadvantage. Which
On what?
took him from a 19 on the die to a 10. The other guard, what was your sleight of hand from earlier when you were disguising yourself?
4.
I could have helped, It is one of my good things that I can do.
Neither of them happens to recognize you, because of Juke distracting them. As you go through, there are a lot of people who are here crafting. There's a lot of cooking smells and things like that. The champion Darkness walks through, and he goes, "Ah, this must be an outpost. I assume you upgrade gear here, yes?"
I mean, potentially.
Yeah, depends on if there's a.
What do they
A
exchange
crafter.
for gear upgrades? What dungeon do you have to
Money?
conquer?
Generally,
And how many
Gold.
times?
Gold, just money, gold.
The dungeon of life.
if you got
Yeah.
gold or jewels or something, yeah, generally. Or
Huh?
bartering.
Hmm.
What?
Crystals. Oh, I meant jewels as in jewelry, not jewels as in you. But hi.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Must
Oh,
happen all
I
the
was
time.
going to
Hi.
trade our companion
No.
for gear upgrades.
No. You know what? There is no way you've come from a place that doesn't know what the jewels are.
I only know of crystals.
Okay.
And then I
Anyways.
point to a literal jewel like attached to his freaking armor. That's a jewel.
No, this is just a shiny crystal.
Jolene puts her
She
hand
just
in the
rubs her
fire
temple.
just to ease the pain.
He touches that crystal, and you see like a weird like light effect show up on his armor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rub my
Ugh.
temple and
Yeah.
keep going. I generally
not-
have better patience for this, but I don't know. Something about this.
Come, adventure awaits.
Maybe it had something
uh,
to do with
he
calling
saw
me
you-
not
He saw you push that previous door open, and he just strides confidently directly into it.
I mean, I literally put my hand to the door and open the door,
Yes.
so if he's
But
going to
the
open it with
problem-
his
the-
face, he can open
The
it with his
problem
face.
is that they open inward.
I see.
Clunk.
Bam.
Before we head out, is there like I'll see a Goliath and be like, hey, you know anything about a crystal cavern or something around here?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Oh, what is that in D&D terms?
Bleh.
Persuasion?
Persuasion
Oh,
or investigation, your choice.
20. I rolled a 17 plus 3 for persuasion, so 20.
Okay. You're asking him, his like, well, I reckon there were that one place that were up there. It used to be what you call it? Some of them giants used to have a place up there. They dug out a big crystal cavern. The whole place is like salt crystals. Once you get through that, there's a big old fancy temple thing they built in there. We used to try and get stuff out of there, but that dog won't hunt.
Right.
Stuff. Yeah, it's way too big to get on out of that there thing, and most of them just salt crystals.
Okay.
And, we want salt. We don't need to go in a big old cavern and take them out of a place where you might run into some angry, pissed off giants. So we don't really bother with that kind of thing no more, And aside from that, there used to be a mine shaft down there. You could go down and get some rubies. You could get some emeralds.
Jolene,
But-
he's getting worse. I think he's having a stroke.
But them emeralds and them rubies, you'd get on down there and they weren't clear. Them had a lot of inclusion and stuff. And, once we got all the easy ones out, it just weren't worth it no more because there are better mines around. So, man, I
Yeah.
guess, it's a kind of crystal cavern. I mean, there's salt crystals.
Yeah. All right, well, Jolene, like, all right, well, yeah, thank you so much for your information there, old timer. I'll give him a copper or something for your trouble.
Oh, I don't need that. I got plenty of money. Listen, you got anything good for the gums? And he like opens his mouth and he's just got like one tooth.
Oh, God.
Doesn't someone have jerky? I don't know if that's very good for the gums, though.
No, yeah.
You're
sorry,
gonna
we
give
don't have-
somebody with one tooth jerky. You're a monster.
No, I said I got jerky, but it ain't gonna
I
work.
am moving you closer to the evil
I did
alignment for
not!
Yeah,
that.
one step.
That is
I
a
said
step.
all I got is jerky. That ain't gonna work. Why did you automatically assume I was trying to give him jerky? What the fuck?
Give an old man with one tooth jerky. That's definitely an evil
Well,
action.
it'll get rid of that one tooth. I mean, all right.
You
Well,
got anything
thank you.
good for the good? You got like a handful of spearmint or some chaw?
No, no, sorry. We're just passing through. We don't really have supplies for that. I'm so sorry.
You got some caramels?
No, I don't
Is that a
eat
caramel?
candy.
Caramels?
No, sorry, I don't have any Werther's Originals or
Didn't
anything of that
didn't-
nature.
Didn't we bring back? Hold on. Didn't we bring back something from the carnival? Don't we have something?
Don't give
You
him
do
any of
have
your.
candy.
I don't
We
have-
do have candy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If I
was
have
supposed to say,
if
didn't
I
we
have
get
a
a lot
piece
of
of
candy from
candy,
the
yeah,
Feywild?
I'll give him a piece of candy. I got it.
Oh, hot dang! Oh, all right. Hey, here. Thank you kindly. And he put something in your hand.
Well, thank you. I'll look at that later after we keep walking forward.
It's a explosive rune. If you leave the room, you explode. Goliaths are assholes. No, I'm kidding.
Is this? I cast explosive runes today.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, sir, for the insight there. Y'all have.
Grab Jolene by the hand and we keep
Yeah, let's
walking.
just go.
When we get right and by his trace up, we're gonna want to go left at the third left down the old hair path, and then there's
Yeah.
gonna be a goat trail. You take goat trail down
Yep.
where old Jed's barn used to be, but it
Yep.
burned down. So they just a clear patch of grass down there now.
Yeah.
I assume you
That's
guys
Jolie-
just keep walking.
Yeah. Jolene's voice just gets
Just-
like
got some of it.
fainter and
Going
fainter
on.
in the distance. I'm from Tennessee. I know how it works.
So yeah,
Yeah,
he was
sure.
giving you completely indecipherable instructions.
Yep.
Back when the old
Despite
church
the
used
fact,
to be.
like, even if he'd been speaking clearly, you still wouldn't have been able to follow
Right.
the instructions.
Yeah, I heard something
Yeah.
about a right and a hard right or something. Yeah, like I heard.
You gotta take a right followed by a hard right. Then you
Yep.
gotta look where the lightning blasted the tree 15 years ago.
He said 3
And-
lefts, which is
Then you-
back
yeah.
where you started.
then you take 2 lefts, you veer right, and you need to look for where old Jethro's barn used to be, but then they tore it down and moved it, and they moved it back, but then it burned down. So you want to turn not where his barn
Okay, okay.
used to be, but where his
Yeah,
barn
get
was
we're
the
good.
second
We're
time.
good. We're good. Also, Sab G has asked a question.
Yes, I will frequently reference Order of the Stick. One of my favorite comics.
Jules, come on, get out of there. You don't want to be there.
Come on.
He manifests that horse again out of nowhere. This time it's a different horse.
Damn, we can summon a horse?
I mean, there
Phantom
is.
Steed, eh?
He reaches back behind him for a
Yeah,
second,
there's
like he's reaching in a
flying steed or
pocket,
something.
and then poof, horse.
I want to be able to do that someday.
This horse has a green mane and a green tail, like his armor.
Did you get this from those avatars too? As we kind of start walking
Yes, the same one I got
Wow.
this armor set from.
off.
So
Wow.
this isn't actually the armor I'm wearing. It just looks like that. You see, I utilized crystals to make sure that this armor that I'm actually wearing, that's my best armor, looks like this armor that I think looks coolest.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
We've got that too. It's called glamorous.
Yeah, I can do that. Jolene's clothes change into like a French maid outfit.
Finally, something we can
Yeah.
relate on.
Yeah, then it changes back to her normal stuff. Don't
Although
ask
that
why
was
I
very
got French maid.
conservative for what I usually see.
Really?
Yes.
Must be nothing
here.
but degenerate where you're from.
Oh, absolutely. Especially at the taverns
Yeah,
and the nightclubs.
everywhere. Probably, right?
Yes.
You just see 2 people, one standing and one sitting down with no clothes on, and they're just kind of standing there, not doing anything for like 15 hours.
Well, they've always got their underwear on,
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
you know.
Not everyone's wearing the same underwear, right?
Yes, of course.
I've been to kink parties like that. All right, let's go.
With that, you guys leave the outpost and you make your way to the entrance of a cave. And you see that the entrance to this cave has been boarded over. And he looks at it and he goes, "Strange. They've patched it over."
Why, have you been here before?
Well, it looks just like all the crystal caves I've been into. Except
It
this one has
does.
been It's boarded over though.
With these boards, Jolene like tests to see if they're actually on good or not.
You like put weight on one of them, and it's just rotten as hell. It's just.
Ah, my
He goes,
magic must
how
have
did you
come in
do
handy.
that?
It's clearly my magical prowess.
Now you're just fucking
He,
with the guy.
He raises his axe up and he throws the axe, and it just like explodes through the boards. But somehow he still has his axe in his hand. Like you clearly saw his axe fly out of his hand, but there was still his axe in his hand.
He has
Guys.
return on his freaking axe?
No, the weapon did not go out and come back. The weapon went out, and there was still the weapon in his hand.
Guys, can we huddle up for 1 second?
Yeah,
just real
yeah,
quick?
yeah,
I'll grab
yeah,
everyone
yeah,
real quick.
yeah.
He does this 3 more times, and you notice that the motions are exactly, identically the same every time he does this move.
Is he fucking fell cleaving? What the hell is he doing?
Sounds like
No,
he's
guys.
throwing a tomahawk or something.
Guys, what? Follow me here. Hold on to your hats. What if we never left the Feywild? And this is some sick fucking joke.
Huh?
Oh my
Never
god!
in the Feywild?
Maybe
What if
there are layers?
we've never left?
Layers to Feywild? Do we just keep
We're deeper.
dragged in?
It's
Oh.
like hell.
I'll spin a top.
I now love the idea of the Feywild having layers like hell.
Are we sure? I'll pinch myself in the cheeks and I'll pinch Juke on the cheek too. Like, do you
Ow!
feel
Why?
He comes over and goes, "Oh, I can do that too." And he's still like 10 feet away from you, and he makes like a pinch motion, and you feel yourself get pinched.
What the? Don't you ever do that again?
This might, guys. If we die in the game.
We die in real life.
Okay, let's just go ahead into this crystal cavern. I don't know why this guy wants salt
As
crystal
soon as
so
he
bad,
gets in the
but-
crystal cavern, you see a rune activate on the side, like a trap rune. And I need I need
I've got
intelligence
asthma, I'm okay.
saving. Not intelligence. I need wisdom saving throws from the entire party.
Oh, that's not great. Wisdom
Wow.
saving throw? Oh,
Yes.
it's a +1. New dice or old dice?
I believe chat wants you to use new dice.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Chat, why did you do this to me? 6.
Wait, you also had a 6?
Yep.
You said wisdom, correct?
Yeah.
I have a 16.
Oh,
Okay.
is
I
it something?
burned-
Is it something?
I
with
burned a chat
frighten?
advantage, by the way.
Mm-mm. It's not frightened.
Frighten or hold on, there's another one.
No. He also fails. So far, the only success is Jean.
Oh no.
Wait, what is Jean roll?
A
Dirty
20.
20.
Fuck.
16 plus
Uh,
4.
So far, we've had 2 6s fail, a 16, and you don't know what Doc rolled.
Okay. Is our brains melting out of our ears?
Okay, so you had mentioned something about player advantage. I didn't know if you were going to use something.
I did use my advantage because I rolled a 3.
Oh.
And then I
Okay,
rolled that and then got the 16.
yes, the DC was 17.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone except for Jean, you have an out-of-body experience. The only one of you, I think, who may have any familiarity with this feeling is Jolene. Jolene, this feels a lot like when you cast your presence into the mind of your familiar. Like you're seeing through somebody else's eyes. And
Yeah.
Jean, to you, everyone else takes like 3 slow steps and then just stops.
Ah! I know exactly what's going on.
The rest of you suddenly get like a bird's eye view down the tunnel, into the cavern, around the salt crystals, down
What
into
the
the place, over to an
Ad.
entrance to a temple.
This is a good time for an actual ad or an actual break, by the way.
Yeah, we will take a 5-minute break, but over through a weird temple, and as you go through it, you see weird like monsters in different places.
We just entered a
You-
14 dungeon.
You literally just gave them the cutscene
Mhm.
intro to a dungeon.
Mhm.
Yes.
Sean's just like, guys.
Yeah, they don't respond for a
Everyone-
good like
everyone-
30 seconds. But let's take a 5-minute break. We will be right back.
Do they have a little weird little icon over their head that looks like a little like movie reel, kind of like a?
Yes.
What is going on? Also, yes, I need to get water. Be right back.
A test of your reflexes! Resilient souls, I salute you!
Oh God, no! I don't want to fight Xenos again. Also, thank you for the what is it, 30 bits now? Play Final Fantasy noises. Thank you, Seb. Also, we got reflexes too. Like I still have reflexes. We've got games.
Who wants to play video games?
We got Mario. Yahoo! There's a few other random sound effects. I think they're down. Bigger is better. Bigger is better. Thank you, MC, for the disappearing meow. How's everyone been, by the way? I know it's been a hot minute since we've played some D&D. How's chat been? Oh, I'm glad, Bucky. Doing well, G. Good. Oh, that's that 5-minute break mark. We ready to go back? Doing well, though all my sessions got canceled on the weekend. Oof. Feels bad.
Pathetic.
Well-timed pathetic there. Okay, I will unmute us. I will unmute us then. We back. We back.
So there's a good 30 seconds or so, Jean, where the rest of the party is just unresponsive.
Guys? Hello?
Just run ahead and do the whole dungeon.
John tries to move
Pulls
ahead, but there's
everything.
an invisible barrier that like prevents him from leaving the rest of the party. What's happening? What's going on?
There's like a glowing rift in the ground that goes up. What is that?
You hear a very weird, like all of you suddenly like snap back to your senses as
What
it
the
like
hell?
cruises all the way through that temple.
Did we just see the entire crystal caverns just now? Did anyone else experience that?
Experience
Oh, what?
what?
Yeah, of course. Do you not usually get to see everything that lies ahead of you?
No, that's like cheating at life.
You're a strange. What are you, anyways?
I'm a centaur, classified as a fae.
A centaur. Are you also of a beast tribe?
I don't think most people like being called beasts, just saying.
I mean, it has a certain kind of allure, doesn't it?
Wait, what?
What?
I just
Sorry, I was-
slow turn towards Jules, like, what?
Wait. What was it? Sorry, I didn't hear.
I said most people don't prefer to be called beasts,
Beasts?
and people would probably consider that offensive. But I understand that you're not from around here. I think you might want to say, like, from a different tribe, maybe?
What do you prefer to be called then?
I mean, by
Horse.
my name. Do not call me horse.
Oh,
I will
a lot of
Bitch
the ones
slap that grin right
a lot
off your
of-
face.
a lot of the ones where I'm from like to be called kitten.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think I know where you're from.
I just look
I'm
at
pretty sure.
Jolene like, what?
Yeah, there's this club, kind of where I went to school at.
Onward!
It's called the Fifth Wheel.
Remember, use all of your abilities as we go. They'll come back.
Don't save the no, but the second I use this cooldown, I'm gonna need it in 22 more seconds. I'm just gonna sit on it.
You guys start traversing through this like the actual like cave in the mine shaft, and darkness becomes more and more disillusioned and confused as you do, because in the early part of this there are no enemies.
Yeah.
that
It's
means
just like
It's a 24 man.
actual spelunking.
Yeah, it's a cave. It's a salt crystal cave.
He's very confused by this. Just absolutely befuddled. Like, we certainly should have run into like some sort of forced narrowing of the path or something by now. When you get down to like an area where there's only like one way to go, he's like, finally, this place is starting to make a little sense.
Yeah,
Although I haven't seen any treasure chests yet.
This guy really, really is not from this plane, is he?
I'm telling you, Feywild, we're still there.
This is not the Feywild.
I don't think
How
he ever
would you
was
know?
there.
This is not the Feywild.
Eventually, as you're going through the crystal caverns, though, you see that some of the crystals do start like resonating with this purple crystal that is like attached at the guy's hip by some magic you're unaware of, because it just sort of floats there. It's not actually like strapped on or in like a pouch or a holster. It's just sort of stuck a few inches away from his side, floating, moving with him however he moves.
What the fuck?
He goes,
Fantastic.
Hark! I hear the call of the crystal. This way! And he starts running ahead.
I mean, is it really so bad if we leave him to die here?
Well, he's gonna activate the traps
And
to
as
the
he
enemy
does,
first.
he passes
take
through a
that for us.
specific part.
Are we at the
And you
south?
all
We're okay.
You all suddenly like lurch
What the?
as like there's a moment of pure blackness, and suddenly you are not where you just were. And he looks over and he goes, ah, yes, this is more like it. This is what I'm used to. And he looks around and he is like,
Okay, Jolie, maybe we are still in the Feywild. I don't
where's the
know
teleport?
anymore.
Where's the teleport point? He goes, oh, there it is. And he sees a little thing that's glowing on the ground and he steps on it and it goes, "Bzzoop."
Oh my god, he's going to break his legs.
Like there's no attempt to like tense or bend the legs to land.
My god,
Just-
he's a Monster Hunter character.
caked up back there.
And starts trucking it forward. And is like, come, we
Sav,
must traverse onwards.
Doki has just presented Jean with a player advantage.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Guys, you really gotta think about it. This
I
isn't
just-
the craziest thing that's happened to us in the last 3 days.
It
know?
isn't
Kind
or
of for
is?
me.
This
Isn't. You're not wrong, but I just watched that guy not break his legs on that little green
I'm gonna
spot
step on
there.
it. But like, act like
You-
I'm jumping or something. Like,
Yeah, you step on it and you go like, "Bzz," and you like float over.
hey, my legs are alright. Didn't even scuff my boots. Like, come on.
That felt weird.
I'm doing the nervous
And he
tappy
goes,
taps.
He goes, do you know what kind of dungeon this is?
It's a
You know what-
salt cavern.
No, I mean like what kind of monsters would it be?
Salt base.
I mean, we saw monsters in that weird wisdom save that we failed. So
Yeah, what
Yes,
did
you
we
did.
see?
what did we see again?
There's
Uh,
crabs.
You saw you saw a lot of elemental creatures and some plant creatures and some slime creatures.
So just the regular gambit you would have in a treasure dungeon, I guess.
The usual.
Yeah, pretty standard.
So as you get to the first part,
Nervous tappy taps.
Shoot! Jump!
She
Just
runs
stand
at
on the
it.
thing.
She runs at it.
Wait, you're not
Launch-
using the teleport circle?
Yeah, I ran at the that is not a teleport circle. That is not the same as a teleport circle. This is not a dimension door. This was it launches you upward and somehow lands you. This is not Featherfall either, because Featherfall is slow. This is
I'm okay.
this is not okay.
Quit worrying. I'm over here with my legs only okay, only all right, you know. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Jules, come on! Juke, get out of the way!
There's no room.
Sean, get out of the way!
Jean, I can't move. you're
You gotta
my
turn
God.
on. You gotta turn on where you can walk through characters in your options.
there you go.
Wait, you don't actually do that.
No.
You just walk through them.
Hup.
Very cute hub from Jules there. Appreciate it.
I do my part.
As you run through, he goes, if I remember right, the first set of monsters should be in the next area. Come on, let's go. We gotta go fast.
Why do we have to go? Oh God, is he pulling to the wall? He's pulling to the wall! Oh fuck!
What does that
What do you mean? Of course, you have to pull all of them.
Wait, Desmal Darkhold? Oh shit!
I haven't done that for ages.
That used to inspire fear and all.
I just wanted the mana oil.
And he goes, all right. So if we see monsters, we have to kill all the monsters. He just runs in.
Yes, boss.
Okay, I just ran in.
No.
Stick to the plan.
But
Don't call him
you don't
boss.
you don't come back when you die. You got
Roll initiative.
Oh. Do we get John's?
Yes,
New thing?
everyone within 10 feet of me now gets +3 to their initiative.
Hey,
John, you did it.
John?
He was not within 10 feet of you.
No, he was not. He does not.
Of
do it.
me?
No, the
24.
champion Darkness.
Oh yeah. Fuck him.
18, 19, 20
Oh, I got a 21.
with the +3.
25 for Jean.
Ooh.
Juke, do you have your helmet equipped that gives you flying?
I don't even know if it's in my inventory yet. I
Oh,
asked
well.
Sab to put it in there.
You
You
can't
didn't
fly in
ask
this
me to put it
area.
in there.
Yes, I did.
What was the initiative for the Jules wagon?
24.
Gracious.
Yeah, it's not in my
Yeah, we're
inventory
doing
yet.
pretty good.
He does get to go first because he effectively started a surprise round.
How wonderful of him. Actually, he might just wreck this shit. Steel Cyclone and I don't know. I was a healer.
So he runs in and he does some crazy thing where he spins around in a circle and you see like 6 or 8 phantom axes appear and hit all of them. And when he does that, he inflicts slashing damage.
Oh fuck.
Multiple times.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh God.
This has changed. I used to be able to do that. Oh,
Can
okay,
it
they're
make
smaller.
problems
Yeah.
worse?
Well, I'll stop looking at my cantrips.
And he
What
looks
dungeon
at
was
the-
that? The mines? Like copper something mines?
Copperbell?
Copperbell
Oh.
mines.
With the slime during the explodey part.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking
So
about the peregrine mask?
And he looks at him and he
Yeah.
goes, I've got them on the ropes! Back me up! And,
No, you don't.
it's John's turn.
Oh God.
Yeah, exactly. Which one though?
All of them apparently.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's Jason Bourne.
You also see he was preparing to run to the next room as well.
Of course he is. What are you doing? This doesn't work like that.
What do you mean? Of course it does. If we get them all together, we can all use our abilities to hit all of them at the same time, and it goes faster.
Well, this
What?
Um,
What are you talking about?
my spells hit one thing at a time.
Are you so inexperienced? You don't have your AoEs yet?
The fuck is an AoE?
We're fighting. Quit. Stop spouting this
John,
bullshit.
it's your turn.
John will run in. 5, 10, 50, yeah. And
You
these are
can
just
share
like,
spaces with the jellies.
okay, yeah. It's just like, ah.
Splat, splat, splat.
Yeah, he's just gonna take. Oh, because I don't have the.
I start giving fighting music.
I don't have the flaming longsword equipped. I still have
As you
flail.
say
Okay.
that, you do enact the fighting music.
John's gonna swing. He's gonna whip his flail down at the jelly. That is a natural 20.
that's started out.
Roll your damage. The way we're going to do damage for natural 20s so that there is never a natural 20 that hits for less than a regular hit is that you will roll the regular amount of dice, but you'll also add as if you rolled a maximum die roll as well to the damage.
Good.
For all
because
die.
I rolled a 2. So
Okay.
8 plus 2 plus 4 for 14.
Okay. So that obliterates this one. And the remaining damage carries over to the next one in turn and kills it as well.
Okay. Then John was like, "What just happened?"
You're
He's gonna
strong,
swing.
buddy.
He's gonna, because he gets this now. He's going to swing again.
Let's do it.
Double attack, boy.
That is a 2, but I'm going to use Doki's player advantage to re-roll it.
Alrighty.
That is a natural 1.
Oh, no.
Doki squandered.
It may still hit because it's a +7, so the original was would be
Two,
a
so you're
9.
9?
Does a 9
Hold
hit
up.
these?
Generally have pretty low.
The armor class of this particular jelly is 8.
Nice.
Oh god, it actually hits.
You got it,
okay.
Doki.
So I need to remove an advantage from Jean, and then we also need to remove one from Jolene from earlier.
That is 8 damage.
Alright. That kills another one.
Oh, these things are strangely very squishy. And not squishy in like a jelly way. Squishy as in like they go down easily. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Of course it does! That's why we need to blitz through!
Oh god!
No, not yet.
Who's next?
It's me.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to scooch on up. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. I'll stay here. So Jules will squeeze by Juke, right behind Jean, and look at all the little jellies and say, "You said they're soft?" Squishy.
Yes. Very.
And then she's going to use her sword to brace herself on the ground. She's going to extend both hands and cast Eldritch Blast twice,
Alright.
using the illusionist bracers. So 2 bolts from one hand, 2 bolts from another, each one on a different jelly.
Alright.
So
Well,
We're
you
gonna
know their
roll.
ACs are 8 now.
yeah,
Well, the
Oh,
little
I'm-
ones we know are 8.
Do you miss on anything but a natural 1?
No.
Okay.
I miss one.
Wow. I don't have your rolls open, but I'm assuming you rolled a 1.
Re-roll that first attack roll.
Okay. 7. So 14
plus 14 total. Okay, you do not hit Darkness.
total.
God.
Damn.
Roll your 3 damage. Just roll them all at once.
Yeah. I'm
This
gonna
dungeon has
roll,
friendly fire? What?
3d10.
You
So
didn't
these are
realize
all
this is
plus
a
4, so
PvPvE game.
10,
God.
7, and 5.
That is enough to. Are you aiming at little ones or big ones?
Little ones.
10, 7, and 5 total will take out 2 and leave 1 with a tiny bit of health.
Okay. And then she's gonna just scooch behind Jean to give people a little bit of room.
Alrighty. Jolene.
I will look to the one in the very back, the big one, and I'm gonna firebolt it.
Okay.
Don't think I can miss unless I roll the 1, which I didn't. I rolled a 5 though, so 13.
That'll hit.
Uh, 6 damage.
To the big one all the way in the back?
This guy.
Okay. Did you get another attack?
No, I'm a wizard.
Alrighty. Juke.
Man, everyone's using like cantrips, and I was over here about to use like freaking shatter. And I'm like, yeah, that's too much. That's too much for this.
I don't know. It would instantly end the fight because that is a lot of attacks that they're going to get to make. They're not any weaker for attacking.
Yeah. It's a 10-foot radius sphere. Centered on that point, must make a Constitution saving throw. So, position that within 60 feet, I believe. Yes, 60 feet. It's going to get as many jellies as possible, preferably the big ones first, probably.
10-foot radius.
As a 10-foot radius sphere.
It should be about
Centered on that point.
to hit as many as possible.
Yep, that's what she's aiming for.
Let me see if I can wiggle it to get a few
And because
more for ya.
we're clearly like flipping we're flipping Final Fantasy 14 style right now. She does the riff from Garuda, and then she goes, "Now fall."
I'm going to, because of you adding that little bit of flavor, I am going to add an extra 5 feet to your sphere.
Like, even though technically it would be like Ramu, like it would have been Ramu, but because it's thunder damage, lightning damage. It says creature will take a 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much
Alright, what
damage
is the
on a
save?
successful one. Con 15.
What is your DC?
15.
Okay. That
Constitution
may be
saving throw.
quite difficult for them.
Yeah.
If I can pull it back up where it was. Oh, they have a chance.
Slimes generally have
Fail.
only con and strength, I think.
Fail. Success. Fail. 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 Oh yeah, I only need to roll for the big one, so 1 success. Because it's 3d6. Roll your 3d6.
3d8 thunder
3d8.
damage.
Roll your 3d8.
Okay.
Unless you roll super, super bad,
8.
the little ones cannot survive.
5.
Okay, so the little ones die no matter if they
5.
save or not. Yeah. So that's
18 damage.
Yeah, the little ones do not have 9 health. So all of the little ones die, regardless of save or fail.
I don't.
Roll me a d4 and re-roll on a 4.
I know what's gonna happen now.
I rolled a 4.
Re-roll.
1.
1 was what you wanted. That was to determine which of the big ones saved, and that is the hurt one that saved. So he takes
half
9
damage.
damage, and it's enough. The other 2 take 18, and that is enough.
I thought Doc Nis was gonna take a shatter.
Oh, he has to make a save.
Yeah.
Also, it says a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Crystal.
He gets a nat 1, and it hits him, and he goes, ugh! And he goes, Oh, one of these things must have hit me.
Oh dear. It also says a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's
All of
area.
this stuff is being worn or carried right now.
Okay.
The floor tiles, all that were beautiful, all cracked though.
Yeah, may have overdone
And he
it a
goes,
little bit.
He goes, all right.
And I only
Well,
cast that at second
Well, we
level.
can't go that way because there's no monsters that way, so we've got to go the other way.
Wait, no. What if we go that way?
What do you mean?
What?
It must just be an area for flavor. There's no monsters.
Yeah, but there's treasure probably.
Big treasure.
Treasure!
He's like a child.
Oh boy, it's 2 Urea skin.
He runs out.
I like go around the gross slimes, like stepping around them.
No, it's in my boots.
He runs outside and he's like, oh, this looks exactly like where you tied a treasure chest. Aha! A treasure chest! You hear the noise of a treasure chest
Oh
being
god,
opened.
I hope it's not a mimic. I don't
I
think this guy
need-
knows a mimic.
I need Jules to roll a d6 reroll on a 1.
Oh god. Oh god, hang on. Sorry, I was in the kitchen.
You wearing a wireless headset or something?
Yeah, I am actually.
Multitasking.
Oh, D6?
Yeah. Actually, I need you to roll 3d6. I'm sorry.
3D6.
And reroll on a 1. Reroll any ones.
Oh dear.
Reroll it again.
What?
Reroll it again.
Goodness.
Okay.
Well, at least you're getting all your ones out.
So you hear the sound of a treasure chest open, and as he opens a treasure chest, I have to roll a couple of things.
Oh dear.
I'm sure it can't be that bad.
Let's how the loot, because it's random loot, right?
By the way, we cannot see his health bar. I don't know if that's intentional or not.
Well, of course you can't see his health bar. You're not in a party.
I have it set to where I
So-
see friends' health bars too.
So, the 4. All right, the 6 is the first one. The 6, Jean, suddenly you feel something fall into your pack. There is now a +2 longsword in your pack,
Oh shit!
Whoa! What?
and
Where did that come
a-
from?
and a small thing that looks sort of like a rook chess piece.
The rook, the horse. No, that's a knight. No, I don't know.
No, you're right.
You're
right.
The
That's a knight.
4 was the second one. So Jules,
Yeah.
or no, not Jules, Jolene in your pack drops
Staff of the Magi. Staff
Hey.
of the Magi.
Yeah, rook is a tower.
in your pack drops on the 73.
Also true. I thought that's R-OK. Or
A
RSC.
strange looking necklace. That you're unsure of. And what appears to be a big old jug full of water.
So I get a weird necklace and a big jug of water.
Congratulations!
What appeared to be water.
And Jules,
Hello, Gadget.
with your
Hi.
appropriate 69 and 3, Jules, you get a large there's just a what appears to be a very substantially large ointment jar.
Ooh, fingers.
2 fingers.
2 fingers.
It'll never die.
Nope.
And Jules, roll me a D6 minus 1.
Oh my god. Do I reroll ones again?
No.
No, you're good, Doki. Your advantage got used well.
4.
The other thing you get is a big ornate red potion of healing.
Oh, fancy.
And by being used well, I mean originally Jean rolled a 2 and then used your advantage to roll a natural 1. However, they were so squishy, they still hit with a 9.
And you hear Doc Ness grumbling.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the player
buddy.
advantage. Tab, I got a player advantage from Doki.
All right.
Hello,
noted it.
Miss Gadget. You are getting pets. You are getting the belly rubs.
I got
Getting
a
all of the attention right now.
ointment jar.
Ointment jar and an ornate-looking potion of healing. And Doc Ness comes back and he's like, ugh, unlucky. It must not have been anything from my class here.
Yeah, it must have been, bud.
Come on.
This cat is
I
bluffing
think your
so
idea
hard
of
right now.
avoiding the enemies actually has some merit if that's where all the treasure chests are. Now, this is
You
the
know-
strangest dungeon I've ever been in.
You know, not
Then
me,
again, maybe
though.
it's not a dungeon. Maybe it's just a different zone. And we have to go find where the avatar of the deity is.
Here we go.
Come on, keep up.
Huh.
Try and keep
Juke,
up.
Juke, can you hit us with a
You were too
Peloton or
slow.
something?
Can I hit you with a fucking Peloton? You know what? Hang on.
Do you play your instrument?
I mean, yeah, I've been playing my
When you
instrument
play your
and giving
instrument,
music.
When
We
you,
technically have enhanced ability, but I mean, it's a spell.
when you start doing your instrument, you notice that Doc seems to move faster. And he goes,
He's got some
"Don't
pep.
worry. Look, the crystal. It reacts." And he stops and he takes the crystal up, and you see it start glowing. And he goes, "Yes, yes, of course. I understand. I will."
I kind of look between everyone
Then
and
he-
do like
then
the
he, like-
curly
Ow!
finger thing
Yeah,
on the
then he
head.
puts it
you know,
back.
Mauled by a kitten.
And he goes, "I believe we're almost there. Don't worry."
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not worried at all.
You sound worried.
Ooh. Well, this is just an odd dungeon, right? Even for us.
Must be the alternate variant dungeon
the
where things change
different
based on the path
paths.
you take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rubbing his kitty belly. Rubbing the kitty belly. Getting all the
Kitty.
pets. All the pets.
He goes, "I'm not too worried about it.
Oopsies.
But I think
Okay.
Oopsies.
I think something strange is here."
Yes.
He goes,
You're
"My
correct.
crystal has told me to beware of clouds."
Get in there then. Come on. She'll like
Wow.
nudge him. Come on.
Oh, yes, of course.
Go.
There should be, if I'm correct, we should soon be running into some sort of, part of the way boss at least.
Jean, stay close. I need your +3.
Oh, you guys only want me for my aura.
You know what this was about.
Ah.
You knew what this was. As he moves forward, you suddenly hear something change. And Juke, you feel your fingers change chords,
Okay.
not entirely of your own design.
Okay.
Music changed in a different zone or a different level.
Mid boss time.
as it steps through, and as you step a little closer, all of a sudden, you see creatures appear. And they sort of hover in the mist, and you realize that the two of them are spectral figures. And the spectral figures call out, and they say, "You shall not defile this temple with your presence, creatures of the living." And he goes, and he stands there. And he stands there. And the spectral figures are standing there, and he's waiting. He's like, usually there's more dialogue than this.
This must be a quick run, you know?
MC just gave the DM advantage.
Thank you.
Let's go. Let's go, Mr. Ness. Come on. Go.
Oh, okay. And he bolts.
I mean,
Yeah.
he could have just went this way instead.
And I need everybody. Well, they're mid bosses. You can't skip a mid boss.
Oh God, Cat's gonna take out my stream deck.
And I need
Okay,
everybody
so-
to please roll initiative.
I hope you're all within 10 feet of me before you moved.
Yes.
No.
Just say we're up here. Yeah.
Yeah, you're all up there.
Cat.
Wee.
Who stepped on Doc?
Ooh-wee.
Where'd Doc go?
Plus we.
What happened to Doc? Did I
He's
explain his
gone.
token?
He just disappeared for me. Like a
Where
second
are
time
He
you?
with
went
it.
way too fast.
I rolled a 10 in total.
He clipped
with
out
the
of the
plus
level.
3. Are you comfortable?
He disconnected.
He
As,
DC'd!
as he started running up there, you saw just a little like weird symbol over his head, and then he just vanished.
Oh man, got that R0.
All right, he's back. So I'm going to use a. Ooh, that's fun. So he rolled a natural 1 on his initiative.
Dear God.
And I'm going to give DM advantage to both of the spectral cloud giants.
The opposite of what MC wanted you to use it for.
Oh.
They trusted you.
Oh, I see. Juke got another player advantage as well.
I did. What? Yeah, no, I said it. I said it earlier.
Yes.
Doki gave it to me.
So that's going to be for the first one. It's got an initiative of. It's going to be a 21. Second one with advantage.
You're gonna fall. You're
Got
gonna
a
fall. I'm
natural
moving.
20
There you go.
for a 23.
You're gonna
what?
fall.
What is Jean's initiative?
28.
28?
Woo!
Yep. Natural 20 plus 8.
Jules.
24.
Jolene.
17.
Juke.
10.
With a +3.
So I rolled a 4 plus my 3 bonus plus the 3 more bonus from Z-Ray.
Jean, it is your turn.
Why do I only see their turn order and not the rest of ours? All
I
I
don't know.
all I see
Oh,
is
because I didn't delete y'all off of there and re-add you
oh, okay.
when we moved screens.
So yeah, I don't see that. There you go. It's moving slowly but surely. No, the order is all wrong right now.
Well, yes, I have to do it
Yeah, I
They gotta
understand.
put
at
them
a
in
time.
first.
I understand.
But it is your turn, Sean.
Oh, shit.
Well, you get a 28, you go first.
Well, yeah, but I think I
Not
get this
like
far.
this.
Okay. 1,
So they look
2,
spectral, right?
3,
They look like
4.
ghosts.
5.
I didn't
6.
click on that if it just made it do it.
That's
I
as
don't
far
know.
as I can move.
It
Let
looks.
me check their size category. I may actually have them too small. No, that's the correct size category.
Oh shit!
Oh
'cause
no,
these
it's
are
not.
Probably,
They are bigger.
These are probably storm giant or whatever's.
Yeah.
Or
They are
cloud.
cloud giants. Cloud giant
Uh,
ghosts.
Ooh, fuck.
You said ghosts, right?
I did say ghosts. They look spectrally.
They look spectrally.
Also, they have beards and stuff, but their faces are more of a skull than a face. They don't have noses. That or they're ghouls. I don't know. Fallout's
Ghouls.
been pretty popular lately. We can't rule anything out.
Is this the fall over D&D and Final Fantasy 14 crossover? Yoshi P, you're a madman. You have to stop.
So, what would you like to do, Sean? Now that you have closed the distance.
Jean will close this. Whispers, whispers,
Whispers.
whispers.
Whispers, whispering, whispers.
With his new shiny longsword, he will run up and be like, I guess we're doing this, and he'll just swing at the first one.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit all day. Are you? It is a magical weapon, yes?
Longsword +2.
Okay. Then yes.
Yes, and that is a 9 points of damage.
I mean,
9 points of damage.
And just for fun, I'll swing again.
Nothing other than the 9 points of damage with it?
No.
Okay.
That's a 15 to hit.
Okay. A 15
and-
is exactly the number you need.
Okay. Oh, nice. Yes, and this time when John hits, there's a strange pulse of light from his sword because he's gonna add a smite.
first,
Our cleric
First
boy's all
smite.
grown up.
First
he's
smite,
a
first
smite
smite.
now.
Alright.
That is 2d8 for a level 1 spell slot, plus 1d8 if it's undead or a fiend.
It is undead, so add an extra d8.
Jolene, we're doing.
So-
Ooh.
So that is
Fuck him up, Sean.
4. That is 4d8 plus 6. This is gonna be. Let's get that for the mic for a second. Oh, that is 17. That's a 23 damage.
It lets
God
out a
dang.
ghostly howl as you significantly deplete its essence.
I don't know what just
Man.
happened, but holy crap!
If I had a dime
Jules,
for
it's
every
your
time
turn.
I did that,
Depleted someone's essence significantly.
yes, I'd have a handful of dimes.
Jules, it's your turn.
Okay.
Jules.
So, she's gonna, I'm gonna head up towards where Jean is. Kind of holding my eyes a little bit because that was pretty freaking bright.
He's shiny.
And, which one was the one that Jean hit? Was it this one on top?
Yes, top one.
He does usually go for the ones on top. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll be down here
Oh
then.
my god!
You can
Wish.
just see bars, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So she's gonna
I
go
thought-
to the bottom one, and she's going to draw her scimitar, and she's going to use the illusion of bracers to cast green flame blade
Green,
Green
flame!
Flame!
twice.
Twice.
Flame!
Green flame.
So the first one to hit is 22.
There we go. We got the Doki thing up. That was good.
That'll hit.
Alright, so the first one does 14 damage to this guy down here, and then 1d8. 11 damage to the one on top, and then she will do it again.
14 to
nat one.
bottom, 11 to top.
Yep, that's a nat one.
Are you going to use a player advantage?
Heck with it, sure.
All right. You are down to one
So,
player advantage
14.
now. A 14 is not enough by one.
Aw.
No.
C'est la vie.
All right.
And she'll look
It
at John
is.
and just
Oh.
say, I like your new trick.
Yeah, thanks. I don't really know how that happened.
This one
I swear it doesn't happen.
that got
That was
hit,
the first time.
they got hit quite hard. It screeches out, and it emits a dreadful howl, and a sudden wind rushes in. I need a Constitution saving throw from Jean, Jules, and Doc's gotta make one.
I'm behind a wall.
As am I.
Doc gets a nat 1. I will use a
this
team
guy?
advantage to reroll.
You're supposed to be
Um,
tanking, my dude.
What
That's like
saving throw was
4.
it?
A Constitution saving throw.
So because I forgot to mention this earlier, but I also have an aura called Aura of Protection. While unconscious, all friendly creatures within 10 feet of me gain a +4 bonus to all saving throws.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
So
So in that case, I got an 18.
Jules, you have a
18 is a save.
Whew.
John, what was your roll?
you said con save?
Yep.
Yeet. It was a 19.
19 is also a save. You will take half of this damage, which is going to be it's round down. So you will take 8 cold damage each. And Darkness takes all 17. He rolled a 5 on his reroll.
Goodness gracious.
Owned.
This dude clearly bought a jump potion and doesn't know how to play the game.
Or
that
he went into the
is-
dungeon with all his gear broken.
That is that one's turn, other than he has to roll to see if it's a recharge. No recharge. The other one sees that you guys did not seem terribly affected by that. Make sure you change your health on your tokens in Roll20 for
great.
my benefit,
Yep.
please. And sees that that didn't really do much, so it manifests this giant spectral hammer,
Come on and slam.
looks down, and is going to decide whether to hit Jules or Jean.
If you want to jam.
Evens Jules, odds John. First hit is going to be Jules. Second hit also Jules.
My goodness, why does
oh boy.
everything
So-
go for Jules?
So
I'm not
this
wearing any armor.
is
It's the
first
pink hair.
attack. Is going to be. That's a natural 20.
Disadvantage as Jules interposes himself with his shield.
All
I use
right,
my
that's
reaction.
That's a re-roll. That turns it from a natural 20, which would have been a total of 32, to an 8 plus its attack bonus for a dirty 20.
Plus 12. Oh god. That does hit.
Okay.
So
Its-
Sean still deflects it, and then Jules gets hammered anyway.
Its second attack is a 14 to hit.
That does not.
Okay.
Oh.
Second attack was a natural 2.
Oof.
So, instead of a crit and a hit, it is only a regular hit. So, you are going to take 27 force damage.
Oh,
As
that
this
would have been a beefy crit.
spectral hammer swings, and it like hits you, but seems to not hit your flesh. It hits like the core of your being.
Ow,
Slams
ow,
through.
ow, 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 ow.
Jillian, that's your turn.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast on so top one's getting waylaid, bottom one's weaker.
The top one has
Top
the
one's
least health right now. You
yeah.
can see their health
Yeah.
bars.
Yeah, I'm going to cast on the bottom one, enemies abound. So he has to make an int 15 saving throw.
Okay.
This.
All right.
Hymns
Let's
of
see.
Battle?
So it has a. This is a very severe thing. So I'm going to roll this one publicly in roll 20.
I'm not gonna be able to
Uh-oh.
see it, but okay.
Well, I'm gonna roll it in the chat over there. So and then I will reveal the result. It only has a +1, so it has to make a. What's your DC?
15.
It has to get a 14 or higher for this to save. That is a 10. I'm going to use an advantage and re-roll. Because this is
Why
a
have
very,
you done this to us?
very
chat?
serious thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad for him.
Okay,
Oh.
it's an 18 now, but chat can still force me to re-roll one more time if they want. That way,
I
you're
got
still
points.
burning one of my advantages.
I got points, bitch.
All right. This is the final roll, and it will be this no matter what it ends up being.
Come on, but oh, nat 20. God dang it.
Oh, it's even worse, honestly.
But that
not
burns a nat
save.
20 from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it burns my
Bye.
third
So,
level spell
It
slot.
manages to shake off the spell that you try to cast on it.
Are you telling me it shakes it off? It shakes it off?
Man, that would have been cool if that worked though.
But they don't have
It
the
would
hella
have.
good hair.
Do you have anything
I-
else you can do as a bonus action?
I can, but I'm just gonna stay back here out of the way.
Juke, your turn.
Yep, that's a thing. Do they look particularly wise?
They're cloud
you
giants.
you can't tell from looking at them. But you know, ghosts and things usually have decent mental scores.
Yeah. Well, it says a
And you
creature
can
with
tell
an
these have
intelligence score.
ridiculous strength scores.
Right. Yeah, I was saying because a creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. So I'm like,
Oh
oh.
no, you definitely know
They
that
can-
they have more than 4 intelligence. They spoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I considered Tasha's hideous laughter, but I don't know if Shatter can hit them. Well, I mean, I guess they hit him with a magical weapon, right?
Magic hits them. Magic will hurt them.
Can I cast Shatter safely?
Yeah, you can position it. They're big.
Yeah.
You can easily.
You can do it like
position it to
you
hit 'em.
can. You can position stuff in the air. Is kind of the way
Yeah.
to bullshit around it.
They're like 15 feet tall.
Do you remember when you can make Shadow Flare fly? Yeah.
You gonna do it?
Honestly, I feel like
Alright,
I should
what's saving
save it
throw?
for. I feel like I should save that Shatter for.
I don't know. These guys do a
Boss.
lot of damage.
Yeah. Jules is almost beat
So
down.
I can cast it at 2nd level, 3rd level, or 4th level.
You should probably do 2nd or 3rd.
Let's go ahead and do a 2nd level. That's
Alright.
2nd level spell slot.
What's the save?
It is a con 15.
All right. So that's a failure, and that is a failure. They have a +0, and I rolled an 8 and a 10.
Okay, are they made of inorganic material or stone, crystal, or metal?
I don't know what ghosts are made
Okay.
of. If it would be considered inorganic.
Okay.
Ectoplasm.
Okay, well, it would just give them disadvantage,
they
and they
already
failed
failed.
anyways, so I guess it don't matter.
Roll damage.
So it's 3d8 damage. That's a 3. That's an 8. And a 4.
15 damage to both of them. The top one. Well, I accidentally put 153.
All right, so we know they have less than 153 HP left.
That's
Yes.
true.
The top one looks significantly worse for wear. It used to have like spectral legs. Those are now they're just like ghost mist.
It also affects the area of
Yeah,
the
but
spell,
there's-
so if there's
okay,
stuff
you know
that
what?
could fall on it.
I'll give you a D20 roll. If you get a 19 or 20, then some of the ceiling falls.
Oh, it was 11.
All right. Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Giving anybody a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, why might not?
Who?
Let's give it to Jules because they're getting their butt kicked.
Jules is inspired.
Also, keep in mind that even if
Hooray.
you fail, you can still use that bardic inspiration again until it's
It is
actually used.
Doc's turn. Doc runs up and he is going to go and multi-attack this one. You see, he comes up, he swings, then he goes back to like a resting position, then he swings, then he goes back to a
Oh my
resting
God.
position, then he swings.
He's got to have some guns to hold that axe just so perfectly still.
First is a hit.
Please be a lot.
Second is
Please
a
be lot.
hit.
Please be a lot. Please be a lot.
Third is also a hit.
Please be a lot.
So this is going to be, because he hit all of them in a row, he does an extra die of damage. So he does, it's plus his strength score each time, so 36 damage to it.
Yay.
And as he does that, you see some of his own wounds heal up.
Oh, that's right.
He's got
'cause he's axe boy right now.
Yeah, he's got some sort of green energy around him. It's weird.
And with that, we are going to have to call it a night.
Mm-hmm. It is past our ending time.
We will see you all
Oh,
next
I
week
didn't realize.
for the thrilling conclusion of
Yeah, thrilling.
what was once the J Crew, but we are now going to be calling the Champions of Darkness.
Oh no.
Oh
boy.
my god.
Oh God.
Join us
Darkness.
next week with our Warriors of Darkness.
Actually, no, don't join us next. Just sit out next week. No, actually,
And
please
we
show
will
up.
see you all then. Stay tuned, faithful viewers.
Thank you
See the
guys.
thrilling
Take
conclusion
care.
I'm sorry, Sab put us through all of this, and you had to watch it.
of the Crystal Saga that the players chose by vote.
Oh god.
I wanted The Bachelor. I wanted the Elder Scrolls V, The Bachelorette, is what I wanted.
Okay, so I think depending on how long they've been streaming.
I think that what I will do next time is we might put up the poll for what mission our J Crew gets sent on to
Chat.
you chat through Tael's Twitter page,
Twitter, not Discord.
Twitter and Discord, and
Uh,
allow you to vote on what adventure the poor J Crew get themselves flung into next.
it's like what's that thing people have on games to where they can summon enemies?
Oh, crowd control.
Crowd control. Yeah, that's what it is.
So, their choices for tonight's adventure were Grand Theft Railroad Azalor.
Not that we knew what it actually said because it was
the-
just abbreviations.
Yeah, because I put GTR Azalor, TES Bachelorette, P exclamation @ the O, and the fabled WOL. And I only told them after they voted that they stood for Grand Theft Railroad Azalor, the Eldenist Scriptures Bachelorette, Panic at the Opera, and the fabled Weapon Master of Luminosity.
I kind of like the Panic at the Opera one.
Panic at the Opera. Yeah. Well, something tells me Panic at the Opera was going to be like Final Fantasy VI.
Already did that.
Tried and true.
Ooh,
That
That's
said,
the other
these may come
campaign.
up. These may also come up as options in the future. But thank you all for joining us. I appreciate it all. If anyone wants to give anybody a special ability or a player advantage, please do so now. This is your last chance of the evening. Aside from that, Tael, when are you streaming next?
So, I believe on the schedule, I do have a morning stream tomorrow at 11 a.m. I still am unsure if I'm actually going to do it, mainly because we didn't have much of a show last time, but also because I am just exhausted. I will attempt to stream tomorrow morning, but for certain, we do have a stream tomorrow evening. Tomorrow's Wednesday, Princess Peach showtime, hopefully without power surges and broken UPSs, because that was not great. So we'll continue from there. Go ahead and ban that random bot. And we will see you all tomorrow. We will also be streaming. Actually, we should be streaming on Friday as well. I should be building the rest of Stitch. Depends on how long my Lorcana Championship goes. So I thought about maybe just skipping Friday. I don't know. Expect to stream tomorrow. But we're going to go ahead and raid Noctis VT. They are presently playing Final Fantasy VI, mainly because we were talking a lot about Final Fantasy. So I wanted to go ahead and pay a visit. Let's go ahead and looks like someone roll d4s for these two then. So
John, 2d4.
Coming at you. Yeet. 3 and 4, 7.
3 and 4 will be Jolene and Juke.
cool. Thank you. Thank you.
OG
Thank you,
crew,
G.
holla.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and say roll initiative. You're being rated. I can type.
Words are hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
There you go. Copy that, because I'm about to paste. I'm about to throw you all at them. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.